And we're back.
We are back for another episode with these fine gentlemen here.
Yes.
So we left off with the research crew with their protection alongside. They departed from Guarden for their research expedition. They plan on being out for about a week, getting whatever samples they can before returning and getting a bit more research done on the individual samples. But for now, they have left the walls and are setting up camp where they will return to after each expedition. And
Did you tell us? Did
We'll
they
be
tell
right
us
now.
it was a week?
I might have said it. I probably didn't, though.
Well, now we know. I'm sure
A week
Solomon
or
would have
what?
got that out of him, though. Solomon would have got it.
A week that we're gonna be out here.
Yeah, that's their plan.
Mm,
Or until they get what they feel like they need.
let's see.
Yeah, we ended up last session with fucking Hadhod eating all the bugs in the whole prairie, dude.
It's just a few, though.
All of them. All right, so
All right.
drop us in.
Rubbish.
Well, I think this is about where we're going to be setting up camp. If you have, give me a second. What's his name? Oh my god. Here it is. Oh yeah. So Rykel, he calls over his shoulder to everyone. All right, we're gonna be setting up here. So just find somewhere to sleep. It's getting towards evening, so I'd say we just kind of sleep, and then in the morning we'll.
Start fresh in the morning, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
Start fresh in the
Hadhod,
morning.
where did you put that tent you got me? I gotta find some real estate and post up.
Set it down in the cart.
Awesome. All right, I'm gonna go look for the tent, so that way I can get myself set up here.
How close are we camping to the woods? Are we like right on the edge, or are we?
You're several hundred feet out. Yeah. So you had gone up on the perimeter road of the Doral Wood. You'd gone down a ways to the east towards the mountains, and then you'd cut
Okay.
back into the field.
Okay.
And then what size tent was it? It was a 2-man, right?
Yeah, they were 2-man tents.
All right, I'm gonna like throw it out the cart and have it hit the ground and jump down and kind of like, yo, is this 2-man? I'm gonna like pick it up. Hey, yo, Beal, you wanna help me set this up, or are you gonna sleep out under the stars like you like to do?
I'll help you set it up. I'll sleep on the stars as well.
All right,
Get
perfect.
you set up nice and cozy.
Cool. I'm gonna like look around, do a couple 360s. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna start walking, just kind of like off like a random direction away from the wagon.
All right. I mean, you have to trot high knee through the grass, but you go out a little ways before setting down. Still, it's all just really flat out here.
Well,
Not a lot of divots in the ground.
Nice.
Tall's the grass.
It's about like waist
Like,
height.
height in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
waist height? Yeah, that's pretty significant.
Okay.
All right, Beal. What we're gonna do first is since this grass is so damn tall, we're gonna go ahead and do a couple laps around. I'm gonna start walking in like a circle, so I can start like tromping it down. So that way I'm not, that way the base of the tent is on the ground and not making it more difficult to
Yeah.
prop it up.
All right. And
Mow the lawn with my sword.
Oh hell yeah!
hacking
Actually, that's a
away.
good idea. I'll draw my sword. I'll start doing the same thing. That saves us a lot of time. See, Beal, this is why we're friends.
I don't weigh very much. The stepping on them wasn't working. For me.
Yeah, you actually started getting lifted up by them. Like you step and it like elevated you up.
Yeah.
All right, let's cut this grass. We actually used it to start a fire too. So that's actually I look around across the expanse, like extensive grasslands, and go, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Yeah, you can hear one of them call out, Just yeah, don't start any fires. Let's stick to lantern light.
Just gonna hit him with a whole. That sounds good. Hey, Hadhot, you guys come? You gonna come post up over here too, or?
I'm gonna have a look around.
All right. So, how are you looking around? What are you looking for?
He's looking for bugs.
I'm gonna trudge through the grass, kind of near the perimeter of the camp. Still a ways. I'll say for a ways out. I'm just gonna roll investigation to see maybe like anything that would reveal the animals, tracks, like that.
Okay.
We'll give him the help action.
Wait, hold on.
I thought you were helping Bell.
Hey, Bill, wait. Where are you going?
He's got two. He's got two hands.
We're not.
I'm gonna look at you.
He's got two hands. Two hands, two hopes. Right,
Bill, are you helping him? Are you just gonna leave
Yeah,
that way?
I'm looking out too. I'm helping him point out some stuff.
All right.
See, could this be so? Could checking the perimeter be considered survival or is it investigation?
You're like checking the perimeter? Like
I want to look at like how secure this place would be.
I'd say this is survival.
Bill, Bill.
Well, what's wrong?
Hadon's like way over there. You start just randomly walking over to Hadon.
Yeah. So can I do like basically? Can I do a
I'd say that's survival.
perimeter check. That's what I wanted. If that's a thing.
Yeah.
Cool. A whopping 16.
Let me guess, you have 0 survival too.
16.
Mountain man.
That's 6 survival. I survived very quickly.
You
22.
You survive a lot.
Survive a lot. Yep. 22 roll.
Damn.
All right. Yeah. So you're inspecting the surrounding area, and you can you haven't been able to see much like wildlife activity in the fields. And you're not seeing too much now, but you do, like, as it's starting to get dark, you do start to see like flitting above the canopy, and you can see like creatures starting to, like, nighttime creatures starting to fly about, like bats and large insects and such.
Large insects.
I was gonna say, watch.
But you can't really identify too much as being like a threat to security, or you feel comfortable with how far away you are from any other landmarks.
While on like the edge, because I mean I'm gonna be traveling. You said several hundred feet. I mean I've been maybe like halfway between the camp and the woods. Camera perception to scan the tree line.
Yeah, sure.
Nice. Womp womp. No, 8, 16.
16 total.
Yeah. Roll low, but I got +8.
You're looking out along the tree line, and it's really tough to see much. It's already pretty thick in the day, and then as it's getting to lesser light, you can see even less. And there's, I mean, you're looking out. There's not a whole lot of detail to even discern.
How thick is it? It's like the woods pretty thick, like right up to the edge.
The trees,
Or
they have just massive boughs and very thick, wide leaves, and so it does a really good job of blocking out most light. All right.
He gets lost in the sauce. Hey, Solomon, what are your sleeping arrangements?
I'm right now. I'm still talking to that guy that I gave the blight samples to.
Okay, yeah.
I'm like pestering him.
Why is everyone ignoring me? I'll just keep swinging.
All right,
That's all right. How got eaten by the creatures in the woods. Gets absorbed into
the creatures of the night got him.
I was rolling initiative with my dog. I didn't get any feedback, laughter when I said that. I thought I knew it glitched out. Anyway, what were you saying?
You were looking. What were you specifically looking at again? Just the tree line, what it looks like.
I'm trying to see if I could find the answer to all this right on the edge of the tree line.
No.
There you go. Moving on. Next character.
No, okay.
Yeah, sorry, man.
I was looking for like, I don't know, just anything that pops out and that's apparent.
Yeah, it's kind of just absorbs all.
I don't know if I see like a
There's
glowing wisp that like leads me into the woods so I can meet my demise. You know?
No, the light is still falling, and so you haven't quite adjusted to low light, and it's still not full bright.
Wait, but don't you have dark vision, Hadhot? Don't you have dark vision?
I have dark vision.
Yeah, you have dark vision out to like what, 30 feet? Instead
60,
of the 300 you need to see out to the.
Oh anyway. Shit, he's got you, bro. He's got
I'm
you
only
bound.
like 150. I'm only like 150 away. I got eagle eye. I'm eagle eye Jimbo.
Oh, you're so right. Yeah, all those good berries are going to your eyes.
They got a lot of
vitamin K in them.
And some B12 in there.
Yep.
Energy carrots.
Correct.
Some amino acids.
Yeah.
Fatty acids. No, yeah. Unfortunately, you can't discern too much just from looking at this blank slate that is the Doral Wood at this
I
moment.
guess I'll make my way back to the camp.
Okay. Do you do anything in particular for sleeping arrangements?
Nah. I'll ask the researchers. I'll say, we're gonna be here for a week. Do you plan on clearing out more of an area, or?
Well, so, you find Bodo, the halfling, and he's like, well, me and Raquel, our plan tomorrow was to go with you guys out and just find our first location. We've got a guide to it written down by previous people, but we don't want to be bringing equipment out, so we'll have the assistants here to set up camp while we go out and find our first research location.
Okay, I just didn't know if you plan on setting up a fire pit or something. It's not like this camp will be very hidden anyway.
We can't right now. It's too late to make those preparations. But yeah, that will be on the researchers, or not, excuse me, the junior researchers tomorrow to just set things up.
Okay.
But just for tonight, we're just getting a good night's rest so that we can start this week off right.
Oh, how late in the day is it?
It's like getting towards the later end of dusk.
Okay.
Dusk fell. Hey, real quick, is Raquel the elf?
Yes.
And then the other two are humans. Okay, so I'll make sure.
Well, yeah, you got Joseph and Arnott. They're both humans, and then you have Bodo, the halfling.
Nice. Okay. I believe Solomon was talking to the researchers as well.
Yeah, and so Solomon, you would have been talking with Bodo, I believe, on the way here, and he hasn't been able to glean much yet. He was mostly just like getting bits and pieces and prepping them and like getting them sterilized and put into places and putting things into solutions for them to sit for a while. Mostly just preparing the samples for proper analysis.
Okay.
later. And so he wasn't able to give you too much, mostly just that. I mean, obviously, it's not like anything else he's seen.
Okay. Sorry, I was just taking notes.
Yeah, all good.
Those a note gatherer.
Is anyone else wanting to do anything specific?
Yeah. Once I get my tent pitched up, I'm gonna go and drop my stuff into the into it, and then I'm going to continue fleshing out the ballad of the tent giving dwarf.
All right.
And that is what I'm gonna be doing.
The tent giving dwarf.
Actually, and then
Keeping
go ahead.
I guess. I mean, I just have like a bedroll. So yeah, while we're setting up camp, I'll keep an eye on the tree line.
All right.
I will say at one point I will go over to you, Hadad, and kind of just say, so I got my tent, everything dropped, or my tent set up and everything dropped in the actual tent. I know you guys are all a bunch of weirdos and sleep outside, which is cool, I guess. But I was thinking that the researchers they all have the wagon. So I was thinking maybe we can all, I mean, whether we sleep in tents or not, maybe we could all gather over where I've already kind of cleared an area. Beal helped me set everything up as well, and so we could all just kind of crash out, be a little bit of security for ourselves. I'm not too far. I was like gesture over where you can kind of see a very clear cut area. I'd say I'm probably only like 40, 50 feet away from the wagon, considering we are a protection deal. We should probably be pretty close, or detail. We should probably be pretty close.
50 feet.
Like 40 to 50 feet, yeah.
I figured we should be way closer.
Yeah. Fuck. All right, hold on.
I'm camping out like next to the wagon.
Are you using a tent? Are you sleeping in a tent, Solomon? You already have sleeping arrangements?
I own a tent.
You own a tent? All right, mine's a 2-man tent. Just saying. I'm gonna go and start walking away.
20 feet from the wagon, I would say.
All right, I'm gonna unpitch my tent.
As you're speaking to me, I'm standing on a crate. So you're looking up.
I'm looking up.
I'm standing on a box because if the grass is head like waist height, then it's like neck height for a dwarf.
True.
Yeah.
So I'm standing on the box on a crate, eyeing the tree line.
You see anything? Before I turn and go, you see anything out there?
Something's not right.
Well, Hadad, the fact that we're out here with researchers who say that there's something not right out here, I think that makes sense.
Why I said it.
And I'll tap you kind of on the leg, like, keep it up, buddy. And I'm gonna walk and go unpitch my tent.
Oh, as you're walking back, you see towards the wagon, and you can see the tops of it, or the top of it is like kind of shimmering a little bit. Like it's not, you can't quite focus onto it.
Who sees this?
You're looking at the top of the wagon.
Me?
Like the bit that's sticking out from the grass. Yeah. And it's like hard to be able to see it. You're a bit of ways away from it, right?
Yeah. I'm going back to like 40 feet away. As I'm like pulling out stakes, I look at the wagon, and you're saying I see like the top of it's kind of hard to.
Yeah, as you're walking towards it, it becomes a little bit clearer as you're walking back to it.
I'm gonna go ahead and like set my tent down as I just have it all like jumbled together. I'm gonna like start like stepping back and just keep going back past where I originally was. Keep an eye and see what happens.
You were heading back towards it, right?
So I went to grab my tent.
Yeah.
And then I was walking towards it, and you said I noticed that I noticed that it was like shimmering and hard to see. As I was walking towards it, you said that it became close and focused, right? So now I'm dropping my stuff and I'm backing up past where my stuff was, so I can get farther away to see if it becomes weird again.
Yeah, it becomes like hazier and like kind of.
I'm just gonna keep going, 100 feet.
Yeah, and then you can like barely see details, like wisps of it, and as you keep getting further away, it just disappears entirely.
Oh shit! Hold on. I start running back. Is it come back in the focus?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna run over to grab my things and kind of be like, "Yo, wait, hold, hey, yo, Joseph or hey," and I'm like yell for one of them.
And Joseph comes running over. Up. Hey, do you need help?
Yeah, Joe, hold on. And I'm gonna kind of whisper because I don't want like to be screaming this, but I was like, "Is there like an enchantment on the wagon?"
Oh, one of the senior researchers, he has something to disguise us from a distance.
Which one is that? Which researcher is that?
Well, Reichel just brought it. It was, he just said he had it for when he goes out because
Cool. I'm gonna go
you know,
find
things get
Raquel.
dangerous.
I'm gonna go find Raquel real quick and just ask him and be like, "Hey, so I was talking to Joseph and he said that like you bring like a some sort of enchantment for the wagon. I was curious. I was just witnessing it literally. I'll gesture back to where I was. How does it extend off the wagon, or is it just the wagon that's affected by it?
Oh, yeah, and he'll point up at the interior of the wagon. Yeah, there's like a little silver like charm thing hanging down. It almost looks like just a prism. Yes, and that's I'm able to invoke the enchantment on that, and it's hanging off the wagon, and so it's able to disguise the tops of the wagon.
Just the wagon?
Yeah, just the wagon.
Okay, good to know. All right. I was just curious if it affected
And
a range.
everything connected to it.
Oh, can I connect my tent to it somehow? It's probably, if I touch it with my tent, is that how it works?
I
Or is
guess I think you could. I guess you could tie your tent off to it. Although how far up is it peeking past
How far up is what peeking past?
your tent? Past up above the grass.
Oh, actually, I guess it really wouldn't. I mean, you tell me. I don't know. It's a two-man tent. Probably not very
But
tall.
yeah, they're not fancy. They're
Yeah.
not fancy tents.
So I mean, it's probably poking up a little bit though. Only waist, yeah, probably waist. You said it's waist height. I would say probably pokes
Yeah.
up a little bit, but nothing crazy. Probably a little shallow,
Yeah,
stubby.
If you don't want to be that close, then shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Okay. Well, all right, guys.
Could
I
you
go-
just set up your tent and then have a rope attached to your tent? Just go to the wagon.
That's exactly what I'm
Like
about
a
to do.
power cord.
Yeah, I'm about to
Extension
electrical outlet this thing.
Like
Let's do
a
it.
magic extension cord.
Hell yeah! All right. I'm gonna go ahead and actually get my tent now set up. Right, is right here? Is right here good, Hat On? Set my stuff down.
I don't know. I just figure you shouldn't be 100 feet away.
I wasn't. I was only half that, but I should probably be half the half. So I'm gonna start setting up.
You know what they say? Half a head is a hug.
So true.
Holy shit, man! All right.
What?
He's real for that.
I'm just standing there. I'm standing in the crossbow. I got a loaded gun. What are you gonna say?
I know Valerie physically looks pained as you say that, but he'll laugh. Oh man, Beal, will you help me one more time? I'm sorry, I keep doing this.
Yeah, I got you.
All right. Yo, Solomon, let's be tent buddies. And by tent buddies, I mean be my neighbor.
Okay.
Bunker
Yeah.
buddy.
All the researchers, they are now like have their bedrolls laid out underneath the awning thing,
Hell yeah.
hanging off the.
Make sure we stay close
The
to the
wagon.
wagon.
Yeah. Well, yep. Here we go. Let's do it. So I think we bed down, start getting kind of things settled, and we're not doing a fire tonight, right?
Nope.
Tough.
Hey Nathan,
Lantern.
what if I'm in the grass? Does the wild cloak work for the grass too?
Yeah. No, I mean I think I've specified just like natural.
So by natural
Anything, really.
formations, like not in the middle of the road.
Pretty much nothing like made by anything.
Like a house.
Yeah, it's not like natural forces rather than.
You got a ghillie
Gotcha.
suit?
So yeah,
Apparently,
Gilly's bro.
I'm
I can
jealous.
just slowly crawl towards the tree line.
My magical item was backstory trauma. So there you go.
Let's go.
Yeah,
And,
well, you fucked up for picking
your,
that.
your magical item was a dude.
Oh, I guess are you my magical
Magical
item, Beal?
was-
Are you my
Magic, dude.
magical item?
Well,
I
it
guess
took twice the magic. He said
Mhm.
yes.
Hadhod.
A dancing man, yes.
I imagine you just kept an eye out, looking out along the canopy and the tree line and all that, and you can see like the occasional like creature, maybe like the shape of a deer. You can see it like poke out, and you can see some like large winged creatures, and like far off in the distance, you can see some that are significantly larger, but
Those are the eagles.
it's towards the mountains. You can see winged creatures flying above, but other than that, nothing. Nothing comes too far out from the tree line. Nothing
Okay.
Nothing seems to come out into the grass much.
Very well. What are you doing, Solomon?
I am.
Being awfully quiet over there. You're up to something.
Well, he's a doctor. I feel like he has a lot to think about.
Yeah, I've got doctory things to do, bro.
He's got his
no,
doctorate to
notes.
publish.
I'm mostly I can't think of much to do at the moment, being the geezer I am outside of waiting for either results from the blight samples or, pitching my tent and snoozing. And
Hey, Solomon, you're up there in years, and I say that with respect. You ever play one of these? And I'm gonna toss him over my drum.
I don't play music.
That's a sad existence, I say. Well, give it a try. Just hit the top of it.
All right, I'll what do you want me to make a performance check for that?
You're just gonna hit it?
Yeah.
Roll an attack.
How will you?
This is gonna be him right here.
That's a 3.
You just kind of
man.
smack it. It makes terrible. Yeah. Yeah. It just makes a weird bonk sound. Doesn't sound too pleasant.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, Durgar aren't cut out for music.
Oh.
I'm gonna pass him the drum back.
Huh. Hey, Bill. I know you like to play that accordion, but have you? I don't think you've had the opportunity to play the drum.
I'm about to. Bong, bong, bong.
Hell yeah!
Bong.
All right, you keep doing that.
Start smacking it.
It's kind of like the accordion, right? In a way. I mean, as long as you have a rhythm or a tune that you stay consistent with, and that way we can feed off each other. So, take off my lute. I'm gonna just start playing it as he bonks the drum.
Buell, I'd like you to make a performance check.
There's a 10.
Hey yo.
Alright, you have no effect on your performance check, Valroy.
I have no effect.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
He's the guy on the
Yeah,
drums.
nothing.
Oh, you brought nothing to the table.
Yeah. If you'd rolled higher, you would have had it. If
besides
you rolled
just
lower, you would've
bonking?
subtracted. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
The Eagles are unimpressed.
Yeah, the Eagles. The ancient red dragon is not happy.
Well, do you break
That
out
was
into
a horrible
song,
noise.
Valroy?
I'm just going to start. I'm just gonna play my lute, and then after a second, I'm gonna look over to Hadhod and I say, "I know for a fact that you play."
Do you know?
I do. I have a feeling you're pretty good, considering that you probably don't have much to do in the woods besides play your little tune and shoot your crossbow.
There's more to do than you would think.
All right. Well, there's not much more to do There's not much more to do right now than to play. So why don't you? And I'll strum the lute. Ring.
Yes, there is. There is the opportunity to keep an eye on the woods.
How did I manage to get stuck with the most boring ass group imaginable?
I'm gonna go into the end of the,
Not you, Bill. You're cool.
I don't know, the grass, and I'm going to produce my spear from my cloak. I'm gonna start talking to it.
Is that an instrument?
Yes.
This is the
Those
fushigi.
are
I'm
that-
doing this in a place that he can't look over my shoulder.
The talking sphere. Interesting.
Okay. What kind of?
I'm gonna hail my benefactor.
I would just.
Okay.
I'm gonna follow him with my eyes, but if he goes far enough where I can't see anything, then got you. But like if he just like gets up and hobbles off, I'm just gonna watch.
Because if I like get down on my knees, right? If in the brush,
In the
am
grass.
I like
Oh,
under it?
I guess that's true.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
I'm basically just gonna compile a report, basically of what I've encountered up to this point, what I'm going to do, and what, basically I theorize that whatever this nasty bug is a lot more prevalent than just it's a lot more widespread than just the swamp.
Oh,
Yeah,
metagaming.
I'm trying to remember exactly how, because we've talked about this before, this type of thing. I'm trying to remember exactly. Mostly just like how they communicate with you. Do you remember
That's-
how?
I don't even know
Like-
if it directly talks
Oh,
to
oh,
me
yeah,
or
yeah.
if it's just like freaking like Sauron whispers in like a
Okay.
shadow in the corner of the room, it's like
Yeah. So you like convey all this information through this orb, through your focus, and as you let it linger, just kind of holding your ball, you get like you don't get like affirmation, but like acceptance.
okay. So am I standing by from this point on, or do I get some sort of pang of what needs to be done next?
You as you let these ideas like linger a little bit, you get kind of like a feeling of just like maintaining your path.
Okay. And I'll I don't know if there's like a formal goodbye I say to it, but basically, it's like because
Salute.
it's not it's
You hit it with the
because it's not really like a
yeah. You stand up and then you salute,
Like
and Malroy sees you do that.
it's not really like a "thy will be done" thing, but it's a more like whatever you say, boss.
Yeah, you dap up the fushigi and then you go about your ways.
What a
Alright.
crazy.
Start.
I owe
Got the
7 the
yo-yo,
fushigi.
just-
All
That
right.
does like a quick yo-yo trick.
Yeah, he walks the dog all the way back.
Oh yeah.
Okay, but so yes, you spend a few minutes then just attempt to convene and convey messages to your benefactor or whatever you want to call it.
While he's
Again-
over there doing his weird thing, I'm gonna. Is your flute a normal flute or a pan flute, Hadhod?
I
Me?
think you already asked him this.
I turned back and I realized you're still standing there.
I'm like right behind you, breathing heavily.
Mine.
Sweating.
Well, when I carved it, I did not
You made
consider
it.
that there might be multiple types of flutes.
You made it? Can I see it? That's pretty cool.
Yes. I'll pull it out from my belt and I will hand it to you.
That's pretty good, actually, considering.
It
Nice.
looks for description, it's like it's a bit crude, but like it seems to be made out of like a rare or like quite a rare like wood.
What color's the wood?
Purple. You know, like purple heartwood.
Yo, all right, hold on. Take back what I said. Yo, this is sweet. Nice. Purple, huh?
You asked me to join you but I do not. When I play it, I don't follow any specific type of music.
Just what comes to the heart, huh? I'll hand it back.
Generally, the wild spirit flows through, and sort of plays a tune, I guess.
The wild spirit, interesting. What is that? Is that like something from where you're from?
It's hard to explain. Hard to describe. It's more of something you know.
It's like an essence or a being or something along those lines?
Yeah. You see, I generally don't have a lot of interaction with folks.
Yeah, I could tell.
Usually wander around the woods.
Yeah.
I eat a bug.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're not.
I have a quick snack.
You eat a bug right now? Oh my.
Yeah.
You can't see it though.
No, you can see it.
Like
I made sure you see it.
Well, you're a human, aren't you,
me? Yeah.
Valra? Yeah, you can't. You don't have dark vision. No,
He's
you
got the
can see the
John the
Yeah,
silhouette.
yeah, but I hear the crunch of this
you can
of
hear-
something going on. I'm
A
like,
crunchy squelch.
Yeah, had hot cheers with his mouth open too. So.
yeah. Well, to be fair, Hadhod, though you are a very interesting dwarf, to say the very least, but you'll be very it's very beneficial that you're here with us out here, and I feel like you'll definitely you'll be you compliment the party well, especially since we're going into that big ass weird decrepit sick forest or whatever. So I'm glad you're here, and I'll like clasp him on the shoulder, even though it's dark as hell out right now.
I, like miss once.
Yeah, I'm like, where are you? Wait,
Yeah,
hold
you
on.
just brush against his back.
And then I grab it and I actually hit the side of his face. I lightly slap it. Oh, hold on.
Yes, this may end up being something one wouldn't want to tackle alone.
Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't have done this if it wasn't for our already kind of pre-established group, it seems, which was, seems pretty, let's say, what's the word? I'd say coincidental, but seems that, destiny has a weird way of working sometimes. Maybe the wild spirit in a way. I don't know. I'm just I don't know if that's the same thing, but
Seems like it works out quite well for these researchers here.
it's true. Which actually, speaking of which, Beal, I can't see shit. Beal, are you here?
I'm somewhere around here.
What do you
Probably
mean?
right behind you.
I'm like, oh shit!
Beal,
Beal,
you
you can't do that. You have to give people at least a foot of distance. If you're like 3 inches away from them when you're standing next to them, it's
So
scary.
warm.
You say 4?
You're so warm.
That's even creepier. Okay, I step back and then I run into Hadhod. I'm like, shit. Okay, hold on. Everyone back up for a second. Everyone.
No,
all right.
you don't. I'm standing on a
So you
crate.
back up and trip over Solomon.
I'm like,
Really?
no, I hit the ground. I'm like,
Huh?
oh,
What?
You
sleeping.
do fall. You do
Just
fall in
asleep.
the you do fall
On
in
the way
hunting trap
back,
that I
you're like-
placed.
Yeah.
I fall into his
Then
tent.
after the 07, I freaking dozed off, bro. I
Well,
didn't
no,
even get
yeah.
out of their bush.
Yeah, you were like focusing on it, just like, goodbye. Just kind of.
the power nod.
I think Solomon's taking a leak or something. But what I was thinking about earlier is I think that we should probably all take a researcher as a allocated bodyguard. So since there's I think 4 of them and there's 4 of us, which was going back to Destiny, kind of crazy. I think that we should all choose one that we'll kind of like focus on, and then obviously if push comes to shove, we need to like rotate or assist or help whatever each other. That's what we can do. But I think that's probably the best way to go about this. And I was curious what you guys thought.
I'll take the halfling. So if
All
things
right.
get weird, I can just put him in my bag.
Oh hell yeah! All right, that's a good idea. All right, Bodo.
Suffocating.
All right, so you have Bodo, Beal and Bodo. Who do you want
I'll
to?
take the tall one to reach high places for me.
Okay, right, Kel. Unless there was a human that was taller than Raquel.
No.
All right, Solomon. You got the elf, and then who do you want, Hadad?
What I was thinking is,
Okay, you
They
had
can
a better
stay more of a
idea after
group.
I already allocated half the group. Come on, man, you gotta speak up faster than this.
no, what I meant was,
Oh.
I'd probably scout more ahead.
You know what? I got both the humans then.
Well, the researchers can just stick in a group. They're not going to be running off around there alone anyway.
Listen. This is to cover our bases, right? This is just so that way, if things get weird, we at least have people keeping eye on certain individuals. That way, we all are we're all of the same kind of cooperative mindset here. So, but I do agree. I think you should be out ahead, or you should be kind of doing more of an overwatch, and then we can go ahead and we'll just keep an eye on our selected individuals, and we'll go from there. But I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about tonight. So I'm gonna go retire,
Yes.
and we can convene in the morning. Good night, my friends.
Very well.
Good night, sweet boy.
All right.
Good night, bony boy.
And with that, sleep comes, and as night continues to deepen, as the shadows continue to lengthen, and Buell, you enter whatever state of stasis that you sit in.
Inertia.
Yes.
I think he
Something.
just sits there.
Yeah. he just
Every
sits there.
minute he goes by, he feels it.
Yeah, slowly you see the stars accelerate. No. Yeah, you just keep your eyes out. You can see silhouettes of things flying through the skies against the stars. But other than
You want to
that,
hang out with Bertha? She's just sleeping next to the cart. I'm like underneath the cart. Gilly suit.
oh nice.
You don't even know where I am.
The researchers slightly disturbed by the scent of Hadhod.
But they don't know where it's coming from.
Yo, what's that dead body? Someone died?
Yeah, those blight samples.
But eventually the sun begins to rise, the sky begins to brighten. And one by one, eventually, each of you wake up. Probably Hadhod well, I guess it would be Buell, who is always up. Who'd be waking up first?
Not Valroy.
I would say, more with probably more the minimum sleep is what I go with. As in, like, I'm trained where I'm not just sleeping in leisurely while I'm out.
The moment the first rays of sun creep over the horizon and they touch the face of Hadhod, or he senses them, dude, his eyes shoot open.
They're open already.
Well, you get up a bit before the sun, Hadhod, and as you're just going about your business, doing whatever you do in the morning and looking out, you can see a few deer creatures. Just out in the field, not too far out from, like, if you look either side, parallel with the wood line, you can see a few of them dotting the fields surrounding.
How large do they appear to be? Do they appear to be like elk, or they're like huge, or are they more like small?
Their heads are just peeking up above the grass.
Okay, they're fairly small. Okay.
And then, yeah. But, yeah, it's a bright, it's looking to be a bright morning. Nothing, no weather, no clouds. After the storm the previous night, or the previous night, I guess.
Off in the distance, yeah.
Yeah. There hasn't been too much rain since then, or too much cloud cover even anywhere towards the city. Who's waking up next? Probably
Very
Solomon.
well.
Yeah, I'm early to bed, early to rise.
All right. What do you do?
Man.
Do you do anything particular in the morning?
This morning, no, I'm probably bored. I have nothing to write about. I have nothing to report. I have nothing to look at until the research team moves. So I guess I'll go take a whiz and then like saunter around the perimeter, just look at nature.
Okay. I don't know if you've gone out far enough to notice, but if you go out, you notice the shimmering with the cart as well.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Man pulls out the orb. Abort mission. Take me home.
Broken arrow.
This beast is
A dragon
up.
comes and just straight runs.
Yes, strafes me, sets me on fire, kills me instantly. I'll like step back a little bit.
And it'll fade a little bit.
More. Okay, and then I'll walk forward.
And it'll refocus reappear.
Can I presume that this is like a safety countermeasure?
I mean, if you can connect those, if Solomon would connect those dots, yeah.
Okay, would I make an Arcana check for that?
I mean, that's kind of up to you.
Hey, roll it. What is Solomon?
Yeah, honestly, I don't know what I know.
See what he knows.
That's
Doesn't know what he does
17 plus 2.
All right. Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to piece together. You've probably seen enough. You've probably seen magical items in your time before.
I'd say Solomon's a knower.
He's a knower, bro.
And most of the magic items in Durgar society is some sort of torture device, so it's actually kind of a coincidence that he knows about this.
Damn.
Wait a minute. This guy said, "Yeah."
bro's kind of sick in the head.
Well,
I mean, I imagine
he didn't ask to be born there.
There's been illusions and such things that you've encountered down in the depths. But yeah, you're able to rationalize that this is probably just to keep the cart safe from bandits or otherwise.
Right. Am I is there a landmark I can look at? Like that'll bring me. Wait, no, maybe I shouldn't wander off right now. I'm done a security job. I'll probably just go back and I'll probably fix breakfast.
Okay.
I'd say y'all would just hear Valroy speak. He's just throughout, like out. This like random muffled speaking comes out from the tent as he sleep talks.
I'll shake you awake.
I'm in my tent.
Yeah, are the other
just clap the tent on top of them.
Instead of opening the tent, they use your knife. Just cut off all of the tent. Are the researchers moving about or no?
They're not quite awake just yet. Well, Raquel would be awake now. He'd be getting up.
Barely dawn. Okay, I'm gonna approach.
Elves don't technically need to sleep.
Yeah, I'll approach Raquel. Yeah. How early does your team wish to depart?
Oh well, I mean, time isn't necessarily of the utmost importance. He's just mostly dependent on our supplies. We'll be getting I'll be getting them up soon enough. We'll fix our gear and our breakfast, and then we'll probably head out. So I'd say a couple hours, maybe an hour, 2 hours.
Very well.
Let the day warm up a little bit.
See, this
And
man
then-
gets it.
He'll go back to, rifling through his pack and his belongings.
The rifle, right? Bro, wake this guy up so
Yeah,
bad.
and however much longer keeps going by, and then you wake up, Valroy.
I'll give it a bit.
My man.
Okay. Well,
I-
it's like a half hour. I mean, do you want to just? Are you doing anything else?
Hadrod's fighting the urge to just go off on the woods.
Okay.
Bro, let me just
I'll
turn off my
I'll sit on the crate and just wait.
All right. And then another like 20-ish minutes go by, and then, and by now, Arnott, Joseph, and Bodo, they're all awake, moving around, prepping whatever they need. And you can see them. They like do a little bit of a huddle thing off to the side. After they're all awake.
Do they seem like they're purposely keeping secrets?
No, they just kind of look like they're conversing amongst themselves.
Oh, okay. Let's start going through their stuff.
You start going through their stuff.
Yeah, let's not look at what they got in the wagon.
Okay. So
Sensei teaches you to huddle wait without including me. I'm gonna go through your shit. Sensei, this'll learn.
I mean,
you
not like
dork.
nefariously. Like I'm not trying to hide what I'm doing. I'm just
No
Yeah.
looking through their research equipment. I don't know what else am I supposed to do.
you could fix breakfast for yourself and everyone else.
Yeah, you keep
Oh,
being a
yeah,
productive
breakfast.
team member.
Okay.
Oh my.
I'll let
Alright.
you guess what I had.
Well,
Bugs stuffed with good berries.
so Raquel comes up to the lot of you as you guys are just prepping in the morning. So, the plan for the day, Valroy, is he awake? He looks over at you, Buell.
Just
we'll fill him in.
comatose.
Can you say that one more time, Buell?
We'll fill him in.
Oh,
That's so
Right
fucked up.
he nudges your foot. He nudges your foot, Valroy.
I'm in my
Like
tent.
this.
Is Raquel just gonna break into my tent like that?
But he nudges your tent then. We're paying for this. So he kicks the tent a bit harder.
You nod. I'm gonna go. So as you sit up, I'll walk over to the tent. I'll grab Valroy's feet. I'm gonna drag him out of the tent.
Wait! I like pull up my sleeping bag. And I'm like, wait, hold on, wait, what? I like stand up with it. I'm like shirtless. I'm like standing up with it. Over. Wait, what?
Say, Valroy, you're late for work.
Yo, what time is it?
It's
Dude,
well past dawn.
are we having a meeting? Okay. Sorry. I'll like jump.
Time for you to get a sundial.
I'm gonna like do like the sleeping bag jump like twice to kind of like come like to like get into their like that like the circle that they formed, just standing there. Right on time. All right, what's up? What are we doing? I'm like rubbing the sleep out of my eye. Okay, go ahead. I'm ready. I'm here.
Be ready to go soon.
Yep.
We are prepping our gear. So it will be me and Bodo. We will be going with the four of you. Arnott and Joseph will be staying here to prepare the camp.
No, that was my plan. All right. Anyway.
Get cooking things set up. Get grass cleared out so that we can set up some sort of fire situation. And then me and Bodo, we will join the rest of you four, and we will be scouting out our first research location. We've been told about a particular tree that was recently found and we're gonna hopefully be the first to get to it, see if anything's going on. With that one in particular, that was just the one tip that we've gotten for the trees, and we'll be heading more towards the east before heading into the tree line, because I'm not going to lie, we are going to have to head straight to it. There's no navigating within the forest.
Wait, there's no navigating within the forest. We're going straight to it, so we're not gonna like.
We only have the one direction. We've been told north from a certain point along the wood line.
Gotcha.
And so it's going to be of the utmost importance that we maintain a straight heading.
Cool. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't want to get lost in there.
So
I'm sure Hadhod would be fine, but I would not.
I've been to the Doral Woods before, right?
I wouldn't say. Well, you've probably been. Well, you would stay up in the mountains, and so you've probably been like on the outskirts towards the mountainside of the Doral Woods,
Yeah,
but probably not like deep into it.
I thought it was mountains and woods.
The Doral Wood is primarily like the valley forest, rather than as it goes up into the mountains.
Okay. Well, am I able to roll like a lore check for what to expect in the woods, or just after you guys?
Yeah, I'd say you could go ahead. Go ahead and do. Just say nature check.
Nature?
Sure. Well, I guess what are you specifically asking for?
Just with like, dangers to look out for.
Okay. I'd say yeah, you could go with history.
History. That's not a good one.
Man said we're paying for this. That's so funny.
Dude, I only rolled a 2.
Oh,
Only roll a 2. I mean, the main thing would be like just the dense underbrush. There's portions that get super dense, and it's hard to get through, but that's the only like key thing that you can really remember.
Hey, Beal. Hey, Beal. Just catch me up on what I missed. I'm gonna dive back into my tent and start getting ready for the day.
What
Got you.
All right, cool. Thanks.
I got you.
Yeah, appreciate you.
I'm assuming you've done research on the area, or I guess looked into what we might expect.
Unfortunately, no, we haven't been able to get much information. This was cobbled together pretty quickly.
Okay, nothing sort of creatures, things to look for, locals,
I guess.
tree folk.
Most of our research prior to this was mostly just on the plants in the area and just.
Hadhod, you're the tree folk.
On what we know about the plants, we didn't prioritize the creatures.
Well, next time you are doing an expedition to the woods, I highly suggest you do that.
Yes. Yes, definitely learning more for next time.
Hey, that's what you have us here for, right? I say out of the tent.
Well, yes, that's
how one gets their entrails pulled out and draped along the canopy.
Ew.
well.
Don't mind him.
Don't
mind him. We will protect you. I'm just saying. I'm like, it's like kind of muffled because I went back in my tent to get ready.
I do the notion where definitely know it.
You're scaring. I don't believe this is necessary fear, Hadhod. I think we'll be okay. I mean, can the woods really be that different from back home? I mean, we don't have that much back home.
I come back out of the tent pulling on a boot and go,
listen,
Raquel, don't let Hadhod, and I'll pat him on the head, don't let little Hadhod here scare you. You are in safe hands. There, you have nothing to fear. And I'll kind of shoot a glance over to Hadhod, like, chill out, bro.
Or shrug, that's it.
Well, anyway, I think we should be getting about ready soon. And he's gonna
People
walk off.
people hate.
Did anything happen with the samples? Like, did they synthesize or whatever it was he was trying to do with them.
Of the
That's not
blights.
currently what they're doing. Are you wanting to go up and ask about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll go to. I think I talked to Bodo about it
Yeah.
the first time, and I just want to go up to him and just, hey, whippersnapper, got any news with that those samples I gave you? It's kind of important.
We're about to go in there. We should probably know.
He said, I'm still prepping just my bag for today, but I can go look at those samples here in a second, and he'll
All right.
toss the last couple things into his pack. Yes, so let's go take a look, and he'll clamber on up into the cart, and he begins to just kind of look at one of the vials that he was looking at, and then he gets like a different like lens to look through. So it doesn't. It's not magic. This isn't some sort of magical thing going on. But that's all I can really glean from this at the moment. We have better solutions back at the labs back in Rexentrum, but yeah, this is just the main one that we can do out here. We're mostly here for samples
Okay, so
and field notes.
does that make the mutations and stuff happening, in the wild? Does that make those magical?
Well, I mean, this is testing more for like unnatural magic, where like say when someone casts a spell or an enchantment or something.
Okay.
And so things like griffins and dragons, they're a different kind of magic. And so it could be any of those, anything like that, any sort of natural magic. It could still be. Yeah, and so I guess hopefully we'll get more answers today if we can get to the research location.
Okay, so I'll open up my book, my fat freaking book, take my obnoxious quill, and next to blight samples, just results inconclusive, and shut it back up, and I'll head over to the rest of the group.
Well, I mean, you could write not arcane.
Okay.
I guess, yeah, to be more specific, it's not like humanoid magic, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. Man, I guess I haven't properly established certain things. Anyway.
It's all good.
Part of being DM, dude, it's fine.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, that's all he's able to tell you at the moment.
Let's see.
And Reikel comes out from the wagon with his pack on his back, hopping down. So, are we about ready to go?
Yeah.
I'll never be.
I'm like
I'm
tossing,
ready to go.
like sliding things out of my tent, like the shield, the loot, my bag, and like my sword. And I'm like, all right, hold on. Okay. All right, slide my sword on real quick. Though I get everything on like just in another minute or two. I'm like, all right, woo, all right. See, punctual as ever. Let's. I'm ready now. Beal, what did I miss?
Nothing.
All right.
Crazy. We're heading out.
Sweet. Let's do it.
Well, thank you for being ready on time.
Yep, you're welcome.
Arnott and Jacob, hold down the camp, and please be ready by the time we get back. And then yeah, oh yes, sir. As they're moving boxes out from the wagon. All right. I'll be leading the way until we get into the thicket. If we could have one of you guys in front of us, we'll direct.
Point over to Hadhod.
Hadhod, are you able to lead us? Okay, excellent.
Yes.
And you
yeah.
guys all begin walking on down the road, back towards the road down to the east.
Okay.
Well, but yeah, back north over to the east.
All right. So guys,
Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're just walking at the moment.
I'm gonna say, all right, guys. So the original plan yesterday is no longer relevant because we do not have Arnott and Joseph. So, I guess Buell, Solomon, and myself will just watch these two, and Hadhod will be our Overwatch. And there you go. New plan. Easy enough.
Easy enough.
Easy enough.
Sounds good.
How long does
Alright.
this coating last? The poison coating on the sword. If I were to use it, I put it on. Does it last until I hit something with it, or will it like evaporate at some point?
About probably. It'll stay on your blade for about a minute, or until you hit something with it. Yeah.
A minute. Shoo, that's a quick ass thing. Let's see.
All right.
What? It's an oil that you put on your weapon. Anyway.
Where's my
A weapon oil. if
You
will.
have the poison. Okay,
You get the fire.
cool. Let's do this.
All right. After probably about 30 minutes to an hour of walking down the way. Yeah, Rykel keeps checking his compass and referencing a map. He says, all right, I think this is about where we need to be. And so, according to this, it is 3,000 paces from here.
All right. Looks like we're going 3,000 paces from here.
Let's get pacing.
All right, Valroy, start counting.
Ah, fuck. All right.
Well,
3,000.
yes,
paces
if one of you will keep track.
But-
You want to count up or should I count down? I'm gonna count up because counting down sounds like it suck more.
Yes, and I have the number here, so we don't need to count down. Hadhod, you'll lead the way.
Very well.
All right.
I'm just gonna draw my sword.
You begin your journey into the woods.
Would you say this is the perfect time to switch the backgrounds for the
I
stream?
probably would.
Doink.
In fact.
Hell yeah, there we go.
Ooh. It's a good time to roll for initiative.
Oh,
yeah,
hell yeah.
absolutely.
Alright. I also switched the music to more spooky because I'm spooked.
A bit spooky. So as you enter into the forest, the underbrush isn't what you've like gleaned or potentially overheard. It's currently just kind of pretty clear. Few trees up and about. The canopy gets more dense as you keep going in, and there are occasions where there'll be like a little bit of light filtering through, but it just keeps getting a bit darker and darker. It doesn't quite get to pitch blackness as you keep just going in, get to about 200 or 300 paces before you come upon your first encounter with just the Doral underbrush, and you just see a mound of just choking vines and twigs and branches poking out.
Hmm.
Is it how tall is it?
The mound is reaching about like 15 feet tall.
Oh shit.
It almost reaches up towards the first few boughs of the trees. The branches starting about 15-20 feet up on most of these trees.
So it's
There's-
like all... Go ahead.
There's some variety in the trees with how high up that you can find some with branches lower, but there's and then yeah. And as you keep going, you see these mounds of just this choking thick underbrush, and you see them occasionally, but as you get further in, you start seeing like just lines of it.
So it was okay. So it was like a mound, and we could like go around it, but now it's like becoming
Yeah.
like almost like these walls, and now it's like getting more invasive.
Yeah, you're starting to like see like walls of it just like go just span the distance from trees. Like see the first one you encounter that's more than just a mound. There's like 15 feet of just dense. You can't even see through it. And as you keep going, you begin to encounter more of these. And about 600 paces, you encounter your first actual obstacle, where just for several hundred feet in each direction is just thicket, and you can't. And without diverting your path, you aren't going to be able to continue on.
Well, shit. Hadhod, you hear from behind you. You're obviously leading the way. What do you think we should do?
How deep is the thicket?
You can see like a few feet into it, but past like 3 or 4 feet into it, you can't.
So it just keeps going.
What
For
about
what
like
you can tell?
Okay.
What about like side to side? Look like we could go around it.
He's saying it goes like
Yeah,
a couple
you
hundred feet,
it's several hundred feet in either direction.
Oh, okay.
and we don't want to diverge
Oh,
too
okay.
far.
How climbable does it look?
It's, I mean, logistically, it would, I mean, it doesn't look super climbable. It's just kind of a massive vines and branches.
No, like handholds though.
I mean, do you want to try and climb it?
Absolutely.
Okay, and Buell, as you walk up and attempt to climb it at all, you just kind of, not all of these are like just solid branches. A lot of them are just vines, and a lot of it just collapses underneath you as you be trying to like step up onto it, and you just kind of fall into it, getting a bit absorbed into it.
I'll pull you back out.
Yeah, your arms flailing out. As
Yeah,
you
I'm
just
like, all right,
fall into it.
hold on, Beal, hold on. Yeah, I like the
Fall into the
try, but hold on, we're not losing you. I like that.
All right.
You do it.
See, so we can probably just push through it then if it's so brittle. Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna hack at it.
Go up.
As I pull them back out, I'm gonna like kind of step forward and just like swing down on it. Is it easy to cut through?
Some of it is certainly easy to cut through. You get through like a couple vines and things until you hit like a branch,
Shit.
and your blade stops.
Pull out my sword. Hadhod, what do you think, Force man?
With all the shaking of it, you can see like a bit of like a almost like a dusty cloud come off of it.
Ooh,
Ew.
this thing's got dandruff.
Think Bertha can run through there?
What was that, Bill?
What was that, Bill?
I don't
Think
think.
Bertha can run through there?
Oh, Bertha, yeah.
I don't think she'd make it
yes.
too far.
Yeah, so I don't want to get too far off from the line. This compass isn't exactly reliable, Raquel calls out.
Could we carefully move our way through it? Do you think? Does it look like we'd be able to kind of, snake our way through it?
It looks like
So
you would
just
probably get
passing through
stuck after.
Can I
you
can
feed
I
in.
utilize the force damage of my Eldritch Blast to try and push the trees kind of to the side?
Yeah, you could go ahead and use it.
All right.
Hey, start slinging them rounds, my guy.
All right. So just a spell attack here. That's 11. Plus 6 at the 17.
All right, roll damage.
All right.
Our first obstacle as a team. Oh, I guess the fight in the
13
basement.
damage.
13. Damn. All right.
Did I add my charisma mod
Oh
All
yeah.
right.
because of the Eldritch Invocation?
Oh yeah. All right. You ready a blast of energy, loosing it into the wall of this thicket, and you can see a lot of it like just blast to the side. A lot of these vines just kind of like shred a bit. Like some of the branches, they like bust and move to the side. You cleared like this sizable chunk out of this thick brush.
We're not bringing the wagon with us, are we?
No, you don't have the wagon with you.
Okay.
That's back at the camp.
All right, so.
I was gonna say, listen, old timer. I know you're old, but damn. No, you're good though.
But are we able to like? Is that big enough for people to fit through? Could I just keep blasting away at it and like make a hole big enough for people to go through?
If you look a bit into it, and you feel like you can see a little bit of like you feel like you can see a little bit of something through it on the other side. You feel like you could probably, with a bit of work, make your way through it.
I'm gonna turn to Hadhod and Valroy and Buell. I'm gonna be like, I think I see the other side, and I'm gonna turn to it and I'm gonna shoot another Eldritch Blast.
Hey, do your thing.
Okay.
That's a 14. Total.
14 to hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and roll more damage.
Just while he's doing that, I want to make a perception check to make sure that this commotion is not disrupting things around.
Go on ahead.
10 damage.
10 damage.
You said go on ahead.
Yeah, go
Okay.
go and roll that.
Okay.
You do another blast, and you can see more of it, like almost unwinding and untying as you break and bust more of these vines and branches.
I don't have any cutting implements, so at this point, I'm gonna try and employ those of us with sharper tools to try and at this point to just kind of manhandle the rest of it.
Okay. Anyone stepping up for that?
Yeah, I'll take it.
Okay.
Well, while they're doing this, 13 for perception, just so that I can maybe catch anything that might be going on before they start doing anything. 13.
Okay. After the first blast, you're looking around wary.
Up as well.
Yeah, you can see some of like some of the normal just like shifting with the wind of like the higher canopy. But you do hear a little bit of like skittering and almost like a bit of like groaning from the movement of these branches as the first blast rocks through this thicket. And you can hear some like flitting and skittering like up in the trees, up in the branches, and down in the forest floor.
And then he shoots it again. Does anything else? Like, is it get worse, or does it just like continue?
No, you don't hear anymore.
I'm gonna kind of put one hand on Beal's bony shoulder and say, "Hold on. Did you all hear that?" And I'll kind of like glance over to Hadhod to see if he might have picked it up as well. The scurrying and anything.
Can I'll roll perception as well, because I'm keeping an eye out. Can I?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Perceive. Ooh, I perceive much. It's a 25.
25.
Holy moly.
Damn.
That's skill expertise.
I love it.
Yeah, you would have heard it, but
Yes.
it didn't sound it didn't sound anything unlike any time you've made a large noise in the forest and had any nearby creatures skittering or flying away.
I'm gonna twirl my sword once, like the cool kids do.
So when you say to anyone here, they'll say, I do hear something, but it doesn't seem too out of the ordinary.
Okay. And I'll kind of then like
But
almost
keep an eye out. You're making quite the racket.
Yeah, I agree. I'll let Beal. I'll like kind of release Beal's my hand off his shoulder so we can proceed with the chopping.
Give me a hand, grasshopper.
Yeah, Solomon, you begin to like point at different areas where the vines are loose, and Beal begins to like grab and chop and hack away, and eventually he gets a bit of a hole chopped through this where you could squeeze through one by one.
Okay.
And as you're chopping through it, you notice that a lot of these vines, some of them are covered in like thorns and such, so you have to be careful with all that. And then, Beal, as you're chopping away at it, you look down and you can see like a strangely colorful, like just like little cap on the ground. It looks like a mushroom cap. Really.
Bill's gonna pick it up.
Okay. Yeah, you pick it up and it's
No questions. Just, huh.
yeah. You go and like you tear it from the ground, and it's like a regular looking cap. It's got like a triangular head with like a red majority of it, and then like blue circles and little rings all over it.
All right. What do you think of this, Valroy?
Be right back.
I'll kind of step over and investigate it as I was going to reference over to Haddock, but he left. So now I'm going to go ahead and take a gander and just. Are you handing it to me or are you just showing it to me?
Just
What
going
were you saying? My bad.
I'm gonna gesture. I honestly am unfamiliar. Haddock, do you wanna? And Beal is holding out kind of towards us because it was through the opening that he saw it. He's pulling it out and he's showing it to us behind. Correct, Nathan?
little mushroom.
Yeah. So
Through the opening that they're creating.
Yeah, he like towards the base of like this thicket, he found a mushroom.
Yeah, and it was like red and like blue.
I don't
blue circles.
grab it, but I do look at it.
Okay, go ahead and make a nature check.
Can I assist him, or is that not something? I'm not proficient with nature, so probably not.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, no worries.
14.
14. You've seen a variety of mushrooms, and this one you've identified this one. This one's like medicinal for like burns a little bit.
No, that's yeah, good. It is. Good.
Yes, this
That's 16.
Okay, even better. Yeah, you can identify this one as like able to make like brews for resistance to high temperatures and fire and things like that.
Cool. While he's looking over, I'm gonna like with my sword like gesture to the researchers and say, "Don't be shy, and take a step back." Beal found something, and just give them eyes on too in case they can.
They're gonna start
But
approaching.
I do recognize it is not like immediately like harmful.
Yeah, no.
Okay, I'll say So doesn't seem to be anything. I'll take it.
Cool.
Look at my pocket.
All right.
Do I know if one could ingest it and get the benefits, or would you have to mix it?
Yeah. You would know that you would need a bit more preparation to make this into a usable.
Good thing we have researchers. Woof, nice.
Okay.
We got all our supplies.
They're not alchemists.
Useless.
Oh,
These are useless individuals.
He says out loud.
Where?
Yes. So this forest is known for having a massive variety of mushrooms, and none of them really grow with any rhyme or reason. Oh. And I guess you found just one of these, and if we need to get some more supplies, imagine we could probably just hack through some of these thickets looking.
Oh, cool. Hey, you see any more, Beal?
I don't know. Do I?
Go ahead and look.
Let's see. 7.
Proceed.
7.
7. 7 looks check.
You're looking through, and you can see like a couple little tiny caps that were surrounding the one that you had picked, but they look like they're now withering.
You took the
Immediately
low
withering.
room.
What was that, Beal?
They're like withering because I picked the other one, or they're withering.
Yeah, it looks like they're just rapidly just like wrinkling and withering away.
All right.
This is weird.
I'm gonna keep hacking.
All right. Yeah, you keep hacking for a few more minutes, and you're able to finish off this passageway through the thicket.
Very nice. All right. I'm just
Can I see
saying.
anything?
You can see more dark forest past beyond.
Okay.
You can see more thickets strewn about.
All right.
But not like blocking,
Everybody.
hopefully.
No more that are just outright blocking the whole path.
Nice work, Beal. Nicely done.
Right this way.
All right, and I'm gonna gesture for the researchers to go first, and I'll stay on the other side. Actually, I'll gesture for
Since it
Hadhod
was
to go
my
first.
idea, I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna cut them. I'm gonna be like, "Oh, thank you." And I'm gonna waddle really like awkward, slowly through the thicket. And just take my time with it.
You're like
Okay.
you're like grabbing like for like a bunch of things for support. You're like, oh.
Yeah, I got my.
Yeah, you
Am I
grab
walking
one, you
stick?
damn near swing underneath it.
I'm putting that up as a front though because I do not want the people we're hired to protect to go like ahead of any of us.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Smart. And then as Solomon goes through, I'll just kind of looking at Hadhod, just gesture with my head to just go next, get through,
We'll nod and proceed.
and I'll cover the rear.
Can I roll survival to make sure we're staying on the path we're supposed to be?
Sure, yeah.
This man's rangering it up, man. I love it. This guy's doing his job and shit.
See how hard I do my job. 25.
Hell yeah.
25.
Gosh, dude.
Yeah,
Nice.
you're pretty confident with the path that you've stayed along.
Okay.
All right.
And once we make our way through the thicket, can I roll perception just to see? What the
Yeah,
hell
go
is-
on it. Go ahead.
Okay. Whoa, we're on a 10.
10. Yeah, you look about. I mean, with just your experience in the woods, you can like see a little area where maybe something bedded down. You can see like a nest up in the tree, but then nothing particularly. Like you can see some maybe
Okay.
shifting of some
So
plants
noticing
off the distance,
strange.
but you notice a bit of a like a field of like brown mushrooms, like just a section of it in like a clear area on the forest floor.
Are they in
And,
the
like,
shape
in-
of a fairy ring?
No, but you can tell like the one like they're starting to like shift color a little bit as you're looking.
They're shifting colors.
Yeah, like the brown, it's like almost becoming a deeper brown. And then they're like a little ways off.
Interesting. You go how far off are they?
Probably like 30 feet off and like off to the left. Like just forward and left. Not
They
straight
go-
left.
I'll probably approach like 10 feet closer, and I'm gonna wait for have the researchers went through.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
they're
gone through. I spent a little bit of time looking. Have they popped through?
yeah. Well, they were scrolling down notes all the while you guys were chopping through, and then as you get off onto the other side, yeah, they're coming through now.
I'm holding the
Okay.
rear. I'm holding the rear.
Okay.
I let them through. So
Okay.
I think so. Solomon went through first, Hadhod, and then I let the researchers go, and then me, and then Buell, and then I'll go last through.
Okay. And Bertha just managed to shove her way through, taking 2 piercing damage.
Dang, Bertha,
Two
no.
piercing
Bertha, why,
Just
God?
scraping along any thorns just on the.
Well, she wouldn't just walk through it. If there's like a branch in place, she's gotta rip that shit out.
Well, yeah, but she can only fit so.
I was gonna say, she
can only
thick, bro.
open-
She
She
thick.
can only make it so wide.
I was chopping
Fine.
it wide enough for Bertha.
What was that, Buell?
I was chopping it wide enough for Bertha.
Okay.
homies
Okay.
help homies,
All right. Redcon.
And-
45 minutes go by.
Yeah.
No. Okay. Sounds
Well, but
good. So, yeah, I'm gonna wait for the researchers to come through. Then I'm gonna say, you ever seen anything like this?
put those mushrooms over there.
And Anahad
Yes,
wanders off.
They seem to be, you still hear me?
What was that?
You still hear me, right?
Yeah, we're good.
They seem to be shifting color. I haven't seen anything like it before.
They're looking. Well,
These things seem to stay one color.
they're just really dark brown right now. Well, what were they before?
A lighter brown.
Let's go look at it. And they're gonna walk
would,
on. Raikel's gonna walk on
be
over to
wary.
it.
Be wary, don't get too close.
Who's gonna throw a rock at one?
Don't just
Hell yeah.
smash it.
You find some sort of rock on wherever from somewhere, a little button out of your bag or something. And you throw it, and it just knocks over some of them. Like a little bit of a. It looks like just a fut of spores out of the one that you beamed with the rock. And as Raquel's getting close to it, he like leans forward and he's like, "They look to just be really dry." And you're saying they were lighter before. Is that right, Hadhot?
Yes, that's what I saw when I came through the thicket. They say they look to be really dry. Is the environment how moist is the environment?
Well, it sounds like they were just alive if they were lighter color before. Buell, what?
Just
Stuck in the
saying
juice
that
now?
Were there any other mushrooms near the one that you picked, Buell? I know mushrooms have their networks.
No, there was, but they were dying. They weren't when I picked the other one.
If we find any more, I'd like to try this again, I guess.
Okay.
are you saying
we should keep going though.
do you think something is unnaturally decaying then?
I think something might be responding. I don't know.
Hmm.
All right.
So I'll keep an extra wary eye out. Something strange seems to be going on here.
And you can see Bodo like writing down, furiously writing.
How dark is it in here?
Furiously or furious?
It's pretty dim. You can still see probably about like I'd consider a lot of it. You could just dim light.
All
You
right.
can see probably out about to like 30 feet. Effectively, anyway. Before everything just becomes silhouettes.
I'm going to say, as I walk through as I kind of push through the opening, and I'm going to say, well, this the dimness is kind of bothering me. I feel like we should probably make sure that we can see a little better. I'm gonna go ahead and you can see I'm gonna kind of sheath my sword, and you can see kind of like my hands kind of just do a couple different kind of twirling or kind of like shifting and kind of motions, and all of a sudden as I kind of my hands like the palms kind of come over top of one another, you just see boom, 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 as 4 dancing lights kind of come out and emit from this kind of magic that I'm harnessing. And I'm gonna kind of push them over to Beal and say, Beal, would you like a friend? And as they come over to you, you'll see one kind of stop like in like a head kind of area, and then like a left to right kind of like shoulders, and then one kind of like out like a torso, and then they're gonna form a humanoid of light.
All right.
Very nice.
And he's gonna reach out his hand to you, Beal. His hand of kind of light. It's just like a silhouette. It's like just like a silhouette of a. There's like no like this.
Nub.
Yeah, but yeah. So
gonna dab him up.
Hell yeah.
Dab
Oh
up.
yeah.
Your hand passes through the light, but you get the sensation. You feel the vibe.
The sentiment is there.
Yeah.
You feel dapped.
You feel that. All right, and then I'm just gonna keep the humanoid kind of in the middle of the group, kind of. And I want to say, let me go and
How
specify.
much light does it emit?
As a bonus action on each turn, you can move the whichever form you choose. Each light sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius. So I guess if he's a humanoid, or you can also combine the 4 lights into one glowing, vaguely humanoid form of medium size. Whichever form you choose, each light sheds dim light. So I guess if they're all combined, it's probably about, I'd say collectively 20-30 feet of was this dim light?
Yeah.
Of dim light, yeah.
All right.
So it's something.
So yeah, you can. Your radius of sight is extended. I'd say significantly.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll so I'll walk up, I'm gonna approach Bertha, and then I'll whisper something to her.
Okay.
What do you say?
Dare tell.
That's the point of whispering.
Right.
So just as a DM heads up, she does have keen smell. So for wisdom perception checks that allow smell, basically like if something was to alert us to
Yeah.
smell, she would alert me.
Okay.
You feel,
Yeah, I'm feeling.
and
I'm
she has
feeling.
dark vision.
Oh yeah, you're right.
She has dark vision.
You're so right. I'm sure.
I'm gonna
That's
hold.
it. No, she does.
Okay.
Fair. Dark
Yeah,
vision.
no, it's fine. I'm sure she does actually have dark vision.
Yeah, it's dark vision about 3,000 paces.
Just see straight to the
It's the
object
object.
that we're seeking.
You can see the waypoint.
As we kind of step off again, I'm just gonna say to the group. I think that I'm gonna take up the rear. Buell, if you want to kind of be close to where I am, and then Solomon, if you want to stay next to the researchers, and Haddock, if you want to take the front. I think that would be a ideal formation. And then I'll have Gilbo here walk with the researchers as well.
Gilbo.
Gilbo Gaggins.
Grimbo
Okay.
Globbins.
You guys continue on
Good,
before.
that's a good version.
All right.
Yeah, you guys continue on. You begin to ground just begins to like kind of angle upwards, still maintaining like this like the dense tree cover, dense thickets all surrounding, finding your ways around and going up this hill. I'd like one of you to roll a survival check.
Oh, I wonder who should do that.
Who wants to do it?
I'll do it.
Wait, what?
All right, I'll do it.
Hey, please, Solomon, don't do
I
it.
must.
Unless it's a +8.
What? I got a +2.
Oh, hell no.
Please don't
Absolutely
do it.
not.
Please
You're a
don't do it.
hater, bro.
Nat 20.
All right,
Womp
Nat
womp.
20.
let's go.
What's
Yo.
with these homeboys
Damn.
dissing my survival?
Critical survive.
Could have helped
Bro, you
him if
can't
you
even
wanted.
see, bro. You're crotchety.
Crotchety.
Curmudgeon.
Bro's got a
Okay.
cane, dude. We were going through the thicket. He's like, 3 to 5
I
business
walk with
days,
my
easy.
spear. I don't even have a walking stick.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right,
I'm a geezer.
you guys are continuing on,
I'm like, easy.
and you're beginning to angle up this hill, and it gets to a decent grade. It's starting to be a bit of work. You're dodging around thickets, and getting up above, and it starts to level out, and you can see like a good amount. You can see some light off in the distance, like filtering in through some of the trunks of the trees, straight ahead of you.
Or we're looking up.
Well, you're reaching the top of the hill.
Cresting over. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're reaching the top of the hill. Which direction are we looking down?
Well,
Are we looking?
you're not
So
down,
like, if
looking
we're,
down at
if we're
anything.
going uphill, Well, if we're going uphill, and we
Well, you
saw
were.
light coming through the tree.
Todd, we,
You were
Todd, we
going-
crested over the
You're at the
hill,
top.
and then
You were going like
forward
this.
in.
And now you're like this.
Yep. So beyond.
Yeah.
You were going up the hill for probably like 15 minutes, and now you're
Swag.
at the top of the hill,
Swag.
Okay.
looking
You see
straight.
the lights.
Yeah, and you can see some of
we
the light
see
filtering
more-
into the trees.
Rooms.
You have seen patches of them, but they've all been like way off in the distance, and Brightkill,
No, we're not. Not worth
Hasn't
kind of
wanted
getting
to.
over them.
yeah.
Okay.
That hill's a bitch.
What kind of light? Can I roll up perception to see if it's like natural,
It
unnatural?
looks like a sunlight.
To look at sunlight. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank God we're at the top of that hill. Woo! All right. What's going on?
No, I guess we've reached the top of this.
How close are we now? I have not been keeping track. I'm not gonna lie.
Have any of you been keeping track?
Fuck.
God, I specifically asked for that.
I mean,
Yes,
I'm gonna.
I'd say
Oh.
Don't look at me. I told him to count.
Whoever thinks they were doing it, roll.
Can I roll history to see if I remember?
Yeah,
We're,
roll a history.
Oh,
see if you
I'm
remember.
rolling. I'm
we
trying.
are
Oh yeah, 4, baby. I definitely was not keeping track.
roll history.
We've gone 4 paces.
Yeah, I'd like all of you to roll
Oh,
a history
wait.
check to see if you remember how many paces.
Well, with that,
No whammy,
how
no
many
whammy, no
paces
whammy,
do
no
we need
whammy.
to go?
What?
How many?
That's
Yeah,
a
nat
nat
1
20.
minus 1.
Hey, wait.
Nat 20.
Not one.
Wait, what'd you get, Beal? Did you get that 20
My
minus
first
1?
nat 20 of the playthrough.
I got a nat 1 minus 1.
Beal said,
0.
"There's a
Alright,
there's
not
a
that
butterfly on his skull, and he's just like mesmerized."
Yeah, there's actually a fungus growing out of his skull.
Did you say a history to recall how many paces we're going or how many
Yeah,
we've gone?
his history.
Don't
How many
worry,
you've
Solomon. Solly's got us, bro.
gone. All right, well, Solomon,
I
you
mean,
got
you
nat
can
20.
give it to him. Okay.
Solomon.
Okay, fine.
You have gone 1,300 paces.
So like
have.
my OCD kicked in this one time, and I just like remembered exactly the number of paces I've gone.
Yeah, you know how many paces you've gone, and that's 1,300 paces.
I've gone 1,300 paces, and I'm gonna pretend like I was actually paying attention the whole time.
That's what's up.
How long is your pace?
I mean,
Right, Kel
Look at
Is
him.
that a short joke?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Well, this is 3,000 of someone close to my height.
I mean, it's kind
They're
of
like what,
You
one
said
and a half times taller than me? So just add freaking, I don't know.
Yeah, you're a researcher. Do some
Do
quick
some
math.
You're a researcher. Do some math.
Yeah, math it up.
Keep your own paces. Don't make fun of my friend.
Yeah. You know what? Bill, kill him. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
And my paces aren't good enough for
Yo.
you.
Hit him with it.
Yeah, Bill hit him with it.
Okay, I think I know about where we are.
I mean, all we're doing is going north. I feel like as long as we go north, we're good.
Well, I'm trying to know exactly how deep we are, because I guess we should probably start looking into some of these thickets and try and find some more of those mushrooms.
Oh, okay. Do we have time for that?
Uh,
Should we do that? I mean,
Next time there's one along our path,
oh, cool. Okay.
along our immediate path.
I think
and-
we could do that.
All right, you guys keep going,
I think it would be a good lead.
and several minutes go by as you keep walking, and the light starts to get a little bit brighter. But you come up to one of the thickets. There's just like almost where a wall of it like kind of curves, and like where the closest point of that wall is like right up next to where along the line you guys are walking. And he says, yeah, like you're just going, and it's like,
Yeah. That makes sense.
yeah, let's start hacking into this, see if we can't find anything else.
All right.
Mule is hacking as fast as possible.
He just starts going to town.
Yes.
Starts just wailing at it.
All right. Okay. I thought.
I'm gonna action surge and hit these again.
Oh
This is many
shit! Wait, hold on.
Okay. I would like you to roll an attack with disadvantage.
Hit it with the
Like a
6-piece
disadvantage?
combo.
Oh man, disadvantage.
Is that at
Yeah.
20?
One was a 20 and one is a 3.
Oh.
One was a 20, one was a 3. All right,
Yeah.
you're cutting and cutting, just
It's all about
swinging
22.
back and forth, and
Why am I yawning so much? Gosh.
it's kind of just flinging stuff everywhere, and it's really just making the whole thing rock. You're not making much progress. Who is anyone else chopping?
Beal, hold on. It takes a little bit of finesse. See, like this, and I'm gonna try.
Okay, roll an attack with
Like
disadvantage.
me.
15.
18.
15.
Yeah, you're hacking a sizable way through, and you catch on something. Like your blade just catches on something, and you like try and
Treasure
yank a
chest.
bit. You keep yanking back, and eventually something gives, and on the end of your sword, you see like a bit of leather.
What the hell? What? Like just like a bit, like a strap, like
like you pierced through something, and you're trying to tear, and like just a bit of leather came back with your blade still stuck onto it.
Gilbo. I'm gonna call Gilbo over to illuminate the space. I'm actually gonna call him over. I'm gonna break him down into the dancing lights. I'm gonna send him into like the area that I just was working in.
Gilbo starts busting it down, and you can see like the reflection of like a metal buckle, further in like a strap of leather.
Does it resemble any sort of like piece of something or like a belt?
Well, it like
Is this piece of something attached to a person?
the ends of this like strap of leather that this buckle is on is like kind of just descends into more of the brush.
Yo, I think I'll like kind of like toss. I'll like rip off the bundle of leather and kind of toss it over to Beal and say, "My sword just got caught on that. I'm gonna see what this is. I'm gonna get in there and like reach my hand, kind of like try to like snag something and start yanking."
All right, you grab onto the strap of leather and start pulling and pulling. Make a strength check.
All right, cool.
Or athletics.
Oh, great. Let's see. I go good old +1. Oh, 15. 15.
All right, 15.
Yeah.
You're yanking, and you just keep yanking.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, after like the fourth or fifth try,
Come on.
you just fly backwards,
Oh.
and you pull back, and your grip doesn't go, but it comes.
Oh,
the whole thing comes with.
I'm gonna hit the ground.
And there's a whole like bag attached to the end of this, and all the leather of it just looks ripped and torn and mildewed and awful.
Yo,
as
sweet.
you just go careening back behind you.
Wait, does the bag keep going?
Yeah, you fall back and the bag just kind of slams behind you.
Wait, I hit the ground. I'm like, wait, that's my loot. Wait, I'm like turn, like try to like scramble up and then go back after it. I'm gonna pick it up and I'm gonna whip it open and see what's inside.
Inside, you can see what looks like a large just fungus, like just mass of something with like a bit of a ridge where there would be a cap, and it's just a large mushroom
in the bag.
See at the bottom of the bag. Yeah.
The curse of mushrooms past.
I'm gonna.
It's the only thing in it.
And
it's not looking like it's in the most alive or non-rotten state.
I'm gonna pull out my dagger and like poke it.
You like poke into it, and hit a bit of like after like a small little bit, you hit a bit of resistance.
I'm gonna just like flip the bag open and just like start shaking it so it falls out.
Okay, it falls out and it rolls around. And as it rolls onto the other side, you can see like vaguely humanoid features. Like you can see what looks like the
sick!
bridge of the. You can see what looks like the bridge of a nose. Like what looks like just receded eye sockets, but just a lot of the features themselves have been removed. But it still just looks like the cap of a mushroom with just like a face
Dad?
face poking out of it.
You're dead.
That
I'm gonna go. Ew.
looks just like
And
it.
a very clear like tear or cut at the base of it.
So basically, it looks like a mushroom fused with a head.
Yeah. Well, like there's a face peeking out of this big ass mushroom.
Oh, like the mushroom, like the head's in the mushroom.
Like the features of a face are poking out of it.
Oh, ew.
Like when a face comes out of a sheet or something.
Oh,
Like that one toy where it's like got the needles and like you press your
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah, and then like the kid
Yeah,
was playing with it, and the dude like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that type of thing.
I'm gonna go. Ugh. Well, I'm looking at everyone.
Gross.
Fucking gross. Yeah, I'm right there with you.
Gross.
I mean,
What-
hey, feel
what
free.
is this?
I don't know. You tell me.
Raquel and Bodo are they're really looking at it.
Does he look like a fun guy?
I punch half out of the face.
Why is it so quiet?
Yeah,
The silence is
Make an
loud.
attack roll on hat, huh?
yeah,
Oh no.
yeah, it's over for you, buddy.
Oh no.
yeah. You take a couple glares.
I'm gonna need to clock out.
What? This is really strange.
Yeah, you're telling me. You ever seen anything like that? Any of your real research friends back in Gordon or anyone? Oh, I guess the Raquel's dead. Oh, he's back.
We'll never know.
Well,
That's a little
how
too hard.
big is the face? Is it like human sized face?
It's roughly the size of like a humanoid's head.
Like it's a regular
It look
sized
like-
face. It's not like it's like a small face, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, we're really gonna have a lot of things to pour over. You can hear Bodo like whisper, or like murmuring to
What kind
Raquel.
of bag is it?
It's just like a shoddy leather stitched together pouch, not craftsman.
Like someone's
Craftsmanship
adventurer's
isn't super
bag, or
great.
someone's like.
Yeah, like some sort of. It was just be like someone's day pack.
All right.
Well, I mean, if you want, you can put it back. I'm like holding the bag, so I just like kind of toss
And
it
the
down.
leather is like a little bit rotted.
Yeah, I'm gonna toss the bag down next to the shroom and go. Yeah, I mean, if you guys want to transport it with the in that bag, feel free. But gross. This place is weird.
Do any of you have space in any of your bags? I would really like to take this back, but I don't want that bag.
I mean, Beal,
And-
if you feel so inclined.
I eat the head.
Wait.
Throw it in the bag.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's. Oh, I was
We
thinking.
should respect the dead.
I open up my shirt.
I don't know what
Well,
this
not the
is,
whole
but I
thing.
don't think it's our business.
Well, I was going to give you some stuff out of my pack, and then I was going to put it into my pack.
It's already been absorbed in the Beal's freaking.
It's already in.
It's already in.
The biomass.
All right. Okay.
Don't forget about it. Beal will forget about it.
Don't worry.
Bodo says, "Oh, I will not be forgetting about that. That's something that will be to break down."
Looks like it's already partially breaking down. All right, let's go.
Oh yes, let's keep going. And
Wait,
as
hold
you keep
on.
going-
Do we want to try to get some more of those mushrooms? Because that was not what we were looking for in the bundles, or do we just want to? All right.
well, I think well, we've searched through here, and this is what we found.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, we'll see if we can find another place.
Maybe we should
And you
get
guys
outta here.
keep going. Another few minutes pass, and now you're really starting to see what's going on with the sunlight. And as you keep going, you can start to see like just more and more sunlight filtering through the trees before you get to the last bit before it's just open air, and you can just see canopy all below you, and you're at the top of a cliff.
Oh. So like
And-
we're walking and then we like hit a cliff and now we're like over top of the forest.
Yeah, now you're looking out.
Oh,
And
I'm
there's-
just keeping track of my paces this time.
Mhm.
Okay.
And now Rykel is able to get like an idea of where he's at off of your pace count.
Okay.
Oh boy, as he's looking out.
Right,
Is there
Cal.
anything
don't-
cool in the forest that we can see?
What was that?
Is there anything cool peeking out of the forest that we can see? Any ruins or monuments or
Make a perception check.
creatures?
As he's doing that, I'm gonna slap Rykel on the shoulder and say, Rykel, do you see the tree that you're looking for?
19.
You can see out. You can see a huge amount of this expanse, and you can see a lot of the other hills similar to the ones you're on. Just peeking out from above the canopy that's generally pretty flat. But out in front of you, you can see a bit of a clearing, like a good ways away. You can see a bit of a clearing with a particularly large tree on the other side. And Raquel says, hey, let me look a little bit. And he's beginning to flit through his notes. Yes, actually, I think that is it. They said it was next to a clearing. I think it's that one out there, and yeah, out in the clearing you can see that particularly tall tree, several thousand feet off in the distance.
All right. All right. Is there a clear path down this cliff?
After, I mean, you can like climb down a little bit, but it becomes pretty sheer after a short little bit of it just kind of sharply curving down.
All right.
Well, my friends, I have rope on my bag.
Yeah, you're about 90 feet up above.
Well, I have 50 feet of rope, and so I don't think mine's gonna fully cover it. Anyone else bring anything of the sort that can get us down here, or has I guess other means?
I have more rope.
All right, we could rope our rope together.
Getting back up is going to be probably a big issue. I mean, I don't know if either of us would be able to climb, especially not our junior researchers. I don't know if any of them would be able to climb this rope. I think we might.
We could always find an alternative path back.
I think we might have to.
As he says that, I look at this man's gains. Is he a nerdy wimp?
He's definitely more on the lanky side. He's very tall, pretty slender.
Dang. His gains
Like
are
Evan
weak,
Carl.
bro.
Evan type.
You say Evan?
Oh,
That's
bro, ain't no way.
shit. This man hit him with the I don't know this rope. He's an Evan type. Evan, if you ever watch this,
Hey
you
man,
just got fucking shot in the
you're gonna
head.
be able to just free climb 90 feet of rope.
I mean, well, damn.
You slide down.
I think this guy knows things. No, we don't know. I think it's.
Well, I guess
a good
how
point, though.
how would Bertha get down here?
I don't
Yeah.
think we're gonna be able to get down here. We might have to maybe mark the base of this before we head on. Maybe toss something down, come down to the base of this cliff after. I don't know.
Listen, you're paying
Anyone
us
else
for
have
a
any-
reason. Let's do this. All right, hey, let me get that rope, Hod.
I don't think.
I hand it to you.
Do you want to go
I'm gonna
back
start-
to camp? We
I'm gonna
don't
start-
have what we need to camp.
I'm gonna
tonight.
start. there's like 15 knots in this
How
boat.
many hours do you think have passed?
It's probably been 3 or 4 by this point. Just slow trudging.
We started early in the morning. Like we still got a lot of the day.
Ain't even noon. Ain't even noon yet.
Ain't even noon yet. Here, I tossed one into.
I guess we should probably like I do think we should probably rest here for a bit first.
Yes, I agree. I throw the rope to like a base of one of the big trees, and I'm just gonna like kind of start to like kind of feed it down. You guys all take a rest. Take a rest. I'm gonna go ahead and attach this to the tree here. I'm gonna make my way over there and start tying it up. You guys all take 5. I will be back brief. I'll be back momentarily. You guys take it easy. I'm gonna see what's at the base of this to see if this is even like something we should be doing, and then I'll be back.
Okay. Yeah. Photo?
I'm gonna sit down at the cliff
guess-
with my feet dangling over the side. I'm just gonna watch him.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. We'll
What
assess the situation. We'll come back with a decision once you're back, Valroy.
Easy enough.
I'm
what's
gonna hop in
about
my
the
bag and have Valroy carry me down with him.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get it. And I put him on my bag.
Dang.
I swapped bags. I just dropped mine. I put Buell on.
Bro, this would be the one time when it's like you need one time, but you have a barbarian max carrying capacity, bro. It'd be like the Princess Bride doing. He just has like 5 people hanging out.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Nice.
Yelling up. But
Alas, Andre the Giant is not here.
All right.
RIP, bro.
All right.
So you're planning on climbing down?
Yeah, I'm gonna just basically I've tied the connecting. I've tied. How much was your rope there, Hadhot?
50 feet.
It's 50,
not an
so-
issue.
I attached 50 to 50. I got it all nice and
I've
bundled
got
up.
50 feet of rope.
All right.
Well, I think it's 90, so I think you only need 2 for now, thankfully. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tie off one end to the other to a big ass rooted tree that's gonna hopefully should hold. It's a big tree. Choose the most sturdy looking one, and then I'm gonna go ahead and kind of just throw the other 95 feet down into the down off the cliff.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna go ahead and say, all right, if you don't hear back from us shortly, then we're probably dead. So I'm just gonna start going.
Yes. Don't stray too far from the base of the rope. We don't want to lose anyone. We can't do this without all of us.
Listen, I got this.
All right. I'd like you to make an athletics check.
I have no mod to this.
That's exciting.
Ooh, that was almost a 4.
Okay.
It's a 12.
12 total?
I actually have a +1. Wait! No, yeah, a +1. 12 total, yep.
All right. You managed to
Or
just
the-
like you're just holding on, kind of just really letting it slip through your grip as you're slowly traversing down this.
Yeah.
You can feel a bit of wind blowing you around, but you're able to stay on, find your footing.
Is it along the cliff, or is like the cliff kind of angle back in? Are you just free hanging?
I mean, you're just with the cliff all the way down. Sometimes there'll be divots, but
Because you said we could like walk a little bit, so I'm assuming that it's a cliff and you can make a little bit of
Yeah.
way down and then just kind of
It's like-
steeps off.
yeah, like you'll be like this.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah. Okay.
but you get down to the bottom.
Oh,
Do you still have your
thank
dancing lights or no?
I believe I do. Let me see what this says.
Dancing lights jump off the cliff.
Concentrate. Yo, Gilbo is a gainer off the back, and there. Concentration up to 1 minute. So I mean, I'll just summon them as I go down.
Okay.
So that way, I mean, they're 1 minute concentration, but I just keep casting them because they're cantrips. So basically, once we get kind of down towards the base, then once I hit touchdown, I'll cast them again.
All right. Then you get down to the bottom. You get back down below the tree line.
Yeah, I'm assuming I'm like going back into it, so it's dark again. Yeah.
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 Like it was nice and bright rubbing against the rock wall, and then you get down to the base and it gets dark again. You summon your lights, And you're looking out, looking for anything in particular.
Perception check.
Yes, make a perception check.
Oh,
I will as well.
All right, cool. Help me out.
21.
Damn, much better. I did
21.
15, so yeah, good.
All right.
Hey,
You guys are
he
looking-
just Bill's like taking a peep.
You're looking out off in the distance. It's quiet. You can hear a bit of like the howling from wind against the stone and all the rustling of the leaves. But otherwise, it's quiet down there. And you're looking out, kind of just waiting, and you can see off in the distance, tiny little light, like winking up, winking on, and then just winking out and then like slowly going along, off in the distance.
Who do I see this, or does
See
Bill
that
see
all?
this?
Both of you.
I pointed out to
Okay, you see it. I'm like, oh yeah, I do see that. What is that?
wink your lights at him.
Wink. Oh, I don't know if I should actually. I'll snuff mine out.
And you winks out one last time.
When I turned off my lights,
What was
Yeah.
so it was doing it. My lights were on, and then I turned
Yeah,
my
it
lights
winks
off,
out.
and it winks. I create them again.
And further along the way, the light kind of winks on, and it's like doing like almost like it's going behind trees off out of ways.
Is it like going? Is it going like away from us then? Like is it getting farther away?
Yeah, it's kind of just like going off in one straight direction.
Interesting.
Do we think it's off towards the clearing tree? Or is it going away from that?
It's not particularly going straight to it.
I'm assuming straight ahead is where we need to go, so it's probably going to an
Yeah.
angle, huh? Yeah. I don't know. That's I haven't seen something like that. How like rough estimate? How far away was it when we noticed it?
I mean, it was a tiny light.
So
off in the
hundreds of
distance.
feet, maybe.
Yeah, you would not be able to give an estimate.
Hmm.
You just know pretty far.
Now hear me out. This is a dumbass idea, but should we get closer and try to find it, see what's going on?
Buell would love to run after that thing, but he doesn't want to leave everyone behind. Fuck it. We're running after it.
Let's go. and we're going. And we're
Just
off.
start sprinting into the dark.
Oh, do you like unbag off my back?
Yes.
Oh shit! I'm like, oh, Beal, wait, Beal, wait! Oh, shit! And I'm gonna follow after.
You're just running off into the woods.
Well, as he kind of takes off, I'm like, Beal, we can go, but just quiet down, just like slow down a little bit. Let's stealth. Let's try to.
I'll roll stealth. See how fast I can run by.
Are you both actually trying to stealth?
I am trying to
Or are
get
you
him to slow
moving
down
too
the
fast
stealth.
to stealth, Beal?
I got a 19 on stealth.
19.
I'm gonna stealth as well. Ooh, that's actually probably pretty good. Stealth 19 as well. Hey yo.
Okay.
Twinning.
Good man.
All right. You begin walking, kind of darting tree to tree, trying to stay attentive while also staying low. And you just begin running. Do you have your lights back up or no?
No, actually, what I'm gonna do is, as we took off, kind of as an afterthought, I'm gonna make Gilbo again, but he's gonna stand where the rope was. At least for now, it's 120 feet that it stays within proximity. So hopefully,
You left him back at the cliff.
yeah, he's just slowly standing there next to the rope, just as an indication of where we need to go back to. But it's
Okay.
120 feet, so soon if we break that, then
Yeah. As you are going further, you can still kind of track that one, but then off further to your left, you can see another one kind of going more to your right, like just behind the trees, just floating, going along.
Towards us or away?
It would be more away.
Okay.
I don't know if we
We're
should.
not gonna follow two of these.
Well, I don't think we should follow. Now that now that we're doing this thing, I don't know if we should keep doing this thing. To be honest with you,
All right.
I think well, the fact that there's two of them, I mean, that gives us a little indication of something. These might be. I mean, I've read books and heard stories of things, of like spirits or something of the nature of energy, harnessed energy, or it's just things that might dwell in ancient and spooky woods, I guess. So I think maybe we should head back, and we should probably try to tell the group. I don't think we should be down here any longer than we have to.
All right.
And I'm not gonna lie,
back.
a big reason why I don't want to just go charging off into the woods. I don't want to lose the rope either. We're probably at the cusp of. And you can look back and you'll see. I like point over to Gilbo and you can see him. And he like waves. I don't want to break that because that's where we have to go back to. And I don't want to just beeline it off and be lost out here.
Wouldn't be so bad. Well, let's go back.
Yeah.
Well, let's go back. Let's go back.
All right, bag up.
All right.
Bag up, buddy.
Bro just wants to
Okay.
find Bertha's family.
All right, I'm gonna grab him, put him on my back, and I'm gonna go ahead and just make my way back, kind of hastily, as we're not going towards the direction. And as soon as as Gilbo's just waving his hand, and I get close to him, I high five him. He's gonna dissipate, and I'm gonna grab the rope and go back up.
All right. Like you make an athletics.
Yeah,
check.
this is it. We're dead. We're dead.
Oh boy.
If only I could turn into
Solomon, are you looking down over?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm just kind of watching the whole thing unfold.
Well, in the canopy
saw
block,
that one?
I watch him go down. I watch him get partway up the down the way. The old shoots out of the bag halfway up there.
Well, you can't see much past the cliff edge. The canopy gets too thick almost immediately.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you see
But
us?
yeah,
you see us
can
touchdown.
you can see Gilbo or whatever at the base of it though.
The
You can
man
see him
standing
wave.
watch down
You
there.
can see him randomly wave.
And then you see me high
I
five.
think he's waving at me. I wave back.
12, thank God, and hopefully that's enough. But 12 to start climbing this sheer
Well,
cliff.
You start to climb and you're like, yeah, this is good. And you after a few pulls up, you start to set in like, oh man, I still need to go another 75 feet up this.
I do that. I have the leg thing though, so I can rest. I have like the little foot wrap thing.
Okay, you start slow going it, but about halfway up, you rest a bit. I'd like you to roll another one.
Can I see
Another
Solomon?
athletics. Yeah, you can see him up there.
Oh my
He's-
God, Solomon! If you have anything that can help me climb back up, it'd be really helpful right now.
Oh, here I thought I was crotchety.
Listen, I was joking. Come on, man.
You
Ugh.
weren't
pulls
even
out
the
his
one that
knife.
said it. And so I'm gonna go and
Does he
I'm gonna
call
go
out to you?
grab the rope
Okay.
and I'm gonna
Do you
try and
hear him
help pull
calling
him up.
out?
Oh,
I guess, do I hear that?
You can see Solomon doing something.
What's your pee-pee, bro?
Solomon,
What's
what
your
are you doing
pee-pee?
over there?
What's your past perception?
Well, you can see Solomon doing something.
Oh, yeah.
Mine's 18.
Ooh. So you see Solomon doing something.
Yeah. He's moving over
Oh, no.
towards the rope.
Are they coming back up?
Oh, it looks like it.
Do
You want to
help?
lend a hand?
I can do you one better. I'll say, Bertha, pull him up.
Oh, nice.
I'll let go of the rope quick and step back. I don't want to get involved.
Yeah, so she'll, I guess, yeah, so she'll pull. I'll kind of help, like, wrap the rope around her because she doesn't have opposable thumbs, and then she'll
You
start
could-
pulling them up. I guess she could do that,
And then
but
she-
you don't want to cut the rope.
Yeah, I was gonna say, she just snaps it in half and we die.
Okay.
I guess. Well, because it's not like super thick rope; it's just like adventuring rope, so probably shouldn't.
It's like it's a
So what,
ship's
like-
rope, dude. It's like this.
Yeah, it's not 50. foot,
It's a
50
Hauser
feet of, like,
cable.
zip line.
Dude, that'd be
Yeah.
so
Yeah,
heavy.
Braided
Your
steel.
50 feet of rope is like this big on
Yeah.
your back.
Yeah, hell no. Hell no.
So what do I need to roll? Let's roll. Right.
I'd like Valroy and Bertha to roll athletics checks
Valroy still? Shit. It's over, Beal. GG.
and add them together.
You'll just hold on to the rope. outside the bag.
Yo, the hands come out.
He's got a hand.
Yo, he's my safety heart. It comes up
Oh,
underneath my armpits and goes to the ground. Hell yeah.
I'm holding you
I
with my
guess
legs.
so. Bertha would just use her strength modifier.
Are
Right?
you reverse
If
backpacking
she
me?
doesn't have proficiency, yeah.
I rolled an 8.
No, if she would she have?
Well, it'd be under whatever stat block you're using. So maybe the bear.
Well, no creature's gonna have proficiency in like skills.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it'd
they
just
do.
be your
So
strength
then-
mod. It just,
They
I mean,
do.
some creatures do, but if it doesn't say athletics under the bear,
Yeah,
then
it
it'd be-
says it generally says proficiencies and then whatever the plus is to that skill.
Let me look. Let's see.
Do I need to look up the bear? Actually, I think I can
I mean,
look.
her strength score has already got to be insane. Like,
Yeah, no, it's already
Big.
pretty high. I was just curious.
Either way, just both of you roll something.
Well,
And
he,
then just
he
add-
needs to know what he needs to add because this is like life or death kind of shit. You know what I'm saying, big dog? I have 21 hit points, my man. I think
Oh, let me
90
see.
feet could kill me.
I think
I guess you're right.
90 feet will make you go.
Hey, Todd,
splat.
is it a
Yeah,
brown
it's-
bear? Is it a brown bear?
Yeah, just a,
Yeah, +4. Also, just so you know, her skill is perception +3. And then she has keen smell, like you were saying.
okay.
But she has a skill. It's perception. But you're gonna add 4 to
Gotcha.
you're gonna add 4 to her thing.
Okay. All right.
I rolled an 8, so come on.
Rolled an 8.
But also Beal's like reverse backpacking me right now, so
Yeah, you did.
oh shit.
That was an 11 plus
4.
4, so 15.
Okay, 15 plus 8, that's a lot. That's like 23.
Yeah.
Alright, by your powers combined, with Bertha tugging on the rope from above, you either holding on or trying to climb as well. Slowly, you begin to get up, and as you're cresting up, getting dragged along
Oh, ow.
the curve.
Ow. Hey, hold on.
Oh,
Hey,
geez.
hey,
Bouncing
ow.
off of it as you're coming up.
Hey.
Yeah, you're doing that spin. Have you seen the video of the lady? She was getting medevac airlifted up, and the thing was like
Oh,
leg
yeah.
was spinning.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
bad.
I'm like getting drug
Wow.
on this concrete. Ow.
Yeah, you're getting.
I like
keep
I
yourself off of it,
I like go a second. I have any sort of footing, so I don't get drug across this.
but eventually you get drug up. You're hugging the earth.
Oh god. Yo, my strength score is
You're
10.
thanking your
My
luck.
strength score is 10, so I'm like,
You're thanking your lucky stars.
oh, oh like my muscles, my biceps, my arms is on fire. I'm like, oh.
You see,
Damn.
that is why we don't want to have this as our only way to and from.
Woo! Yeah, people like you would definitely not make it. You'd be
Yeah,
fucked.
people built like you.
You'd be fucked. Listen, I'm not too much stronger than you guys, so that would not.
The difference is I made it.
Yeah, the difference is I accomplished the task. All right, well,
Well, what's down there though?
yeah, Beal, you go ahead. Oh god.
Good. It's good. A lot of dancing lights down there. Don't know what that is. But they're hanging out.
like Valroy's dancing lights.
No, I couldn't see them that well, but they were flickering in the dark. Down there in different directions.
That have been someone else out there.
Maybe. Did they look like torchlight? Did they look like magical light when we were down there? We didn't actually ask. But we would have noticed, right?
I'd say make a nature check.
I'd help you, but I'm too busy dying.
That's a natural 1, -1.
Natural 1. You
Natural
just saw some lights out in the distance.
All right. Then there's some lights out in the distance.
I guess there could be some other people out here. I mean, there are people who come out here to harvest some of the medicinal things out here.
Wait, hold on, wait. I think it's coming back to me. Can I roll?
Go ahead.
Eight.
An 8. It didn't exactly look like torchlight.
When I'm thinking back to it, I'm not necessarily wondering like what was it illuminating like up off the ground? Was it floating?
It was above the ground, and it was just a single dot of light. Nothing else surrounding
What
it
color
looked to be
was
illuminated.
it? Was there like an orange hue, or was it like a natural hue to the coloration of it, or was it like a white, or not like a white? Sorry, like a yellow.
It wasn't. It was a colder color.
Oh. Yeah. I'm not really sure how to get up. Yeah, like what Beal said. I mean, kind of hard to tell. I mean, it didn't seem necessarily like natural light, but I mean, we're a couple hundred feet off. We tried to get a little closer. I will say, we tried to get a little closer, and there appeared to be another one as well. So I'm not really sure. We decided
it must have been a group then.
Okay, listen, pal. I mean, just to immediately think that it's a group of people down there might not be the first go-to that I would say, but do what you want. I'm gonna go find my bag and pull out some rations.
All right, you eat up a little bit. We'll keep figuring out this situation.
Hat on. You give it a try. Actually,
What a try.
Never mind. I think it's a good point.
I'll stand up. I'm gonna approach the cliff edge, and can I roll perception to see the distance of? I'm trying to approximate distance if we were to go around, like down and around instead of using a rope.
Okay.
God damn, 11.
So this cliff edge seems to expand like hundreds, maybe near thousands of feet off in either direction. You can't quite get a solid gauge of the distance, but it would certainly be a bit of a trek.
Yo, Beal, it's a good thing you don't have lungs, man. This shit sucks. Ugh.
Yeah, I hate those things.
Still remember what they're like?
I'm gonna turn to the researchers. I'll say, you wouldn't happen to have anything to bring anything that would help with traversal?
Crane?
We have what we need for survival, and then we can always go back to town and get what we need, but this is why we're out here. We're figuring out the path. We could toss something down and then just go down to the base of the cliff.
Did I just do that with a rope?
Toss something? When you say toss something down?
Yeah, something that'll just stay there.
Oh, like a marker.
Go find it. Yeah.
Okay.
Toss me down.
No, wait.
Just explode.
Lego clattering noise.
Toss me down. I throw all
Or
my
maybe if
gold
we just leave the
something shiny at the bottom of the. I'm just kidding.
Wait.
If you leave the rope.
Well, hold on.
If we leave the rope here.
This is the thing. This is this is the issue that I'm running into. Is that I feel like we can all get down with relative ease. It's getting back up. So whether we walk around and find it, or find the item that we put down there, we're getting down. I feel like is easier. We have to get back up, and so putting an item down there and going around would just waste more time than just going down the rope and then climbing back up. Maybe we could leave Bertha up here, and Bertha could like drag us back up.
Is that possible, Haddock?
Well, you see.
I don't know why I'm yawning so much. Jeez, sorry. Ugh.
No,
Hold on a second.
Now I must be tired or something.
Let's see here.
By the way, time check. We have about 30 more minutes for Cameron. Yep.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Oh, are you looking up the? Are you looking up the rule sod for?
Is she just a bear?
Well, I mean, I could re-summon her.
At the top of the cliff when you're at the bottom?
At the lower point.
No, I was saying leave her up at the top and she can drag us up later. Because she's so freaking strong.
I think that's a waste of it'll be in our best interest to have her with us. But she can make it down here.
No, I think the issue we're having, is what I think the researchers are saying, is that getting back up is going to be a bitch. And so what I'm saying is if we leave Bertha up at the top, not only are we climbing, but she can drag the rope, and that way kind of we have a combined effort instead of because not everybody here, I would have to say after much that endeavor is not athletically inclined, and so I think it's gonna be difficult to get all back up. Now some of you obviously are probably stronger than I, but that's I think the issue we're running into. Down, easy peasy, as long as you don't fall. Up might be a little more difficult.
Well,
Find a way back up.
if we leave the rope here, then yeah, I could climb back up there and we should be able to pull everybody up.
We could, if we want to, we could just take an additional day. I mean, we can just go through thickets here today, but then tomorrow we could maybe fashion some sort of we definitely have some rope somewhere in one of those crates. We could fashion maybe a rope ladder.
How much though? A rope ladder, 100-foot rope ladder takes quite a bit of rope.
And you say, that's like 300 feet of rope.
I mean, we have 100.
Do you have that much material?
Maybe not. I guess we might have to go around then and just risk getting lost.
That sounds like shit. But you are the boss.
Wouldn't just tying it in knots just make it easier? Because it shouldn't be too hard to get footing.
Well, we
We'll see.
currently only have 10 extra feet of rope.
Well, I think I put him to Beal. Beal, we have he's an extra 50. We could just triple it up.
I think
Triple up.
we do have 3 ropes. I thought we only had 2.
Now we have 3.
Well, then that
How
should
confident
work.
are you that you'd be able to? How confident are you guys that you'd be able to make it all the way down there to begin with?
I mean, we could definitely make it down.
I think as long as we go down, we should be good. We'll be good coming up. As long as nothing cuts our rope, and if they do, then we'll just make our way out to begin with. I'm sure I can navigate us out of here.
As long as we get what we need going in, getting out wouldn't be as much of a problem.
Is your intention to come back to this location?
Well,
right, Kel?
our intention is to set up the path to this location so that we can bring more robust equipment tomorrow.
This is the only location you're trying to get to? I can't remember.
This is one of 2 locations.
Okay.
This is the first one.
I didn't know if you had like 10 or something. So I guess if this is one of 2, then yeah, I think at the very least, if we, because I mean, me and Beal, we saw those lights, and so I think that'd be beneficial. And maybe if you guys want to stay back, that's totally cool as well. Maybe we leave Bertha with the researchers, and then if our group wants to go down there and maybe investigate and get to that tree, then we know all the information now instead of going back and then coming back down and we do all this again and just to find another roadblock. We should go and see how far we can get. That way we can come back fully prepared.
Well, in that case, I think if you're planning on bringing heavier equipment, I think that will pose an issue with proceeding down the cliff if we don't have
Not heavier
sort of
equipment, just additional equipment. We'll still it's still carryable. Just our packs.
Okay.
This we very much went light today.
I mean, we could always find a different path heading out. We could head along the cliff. Eventually, we'd make it out of the woods. We could head down on the cliff.
The only
double
problem
back.
is all we have to go off of is just our straight path that we were told, and I guess we know exactly how to get there now that we can see our destination. I suppose yes. So we can just have the rope, get everyone down, and then on the way back up, you guys can help those of us who are weaker up.
Little do we know that all their athletics checks are -3, and they're just fucked.
-7.
I think we should do that today. Obviously, hey, we're just the protection detail. Y'all are the researchers. So whatever you want to do, but I think that'd be beneficial if we knew exactly what we were the full lineup and the path that we have to get to this area. If we're gonna keep coming back and forth, I think that'd be good.
Well, I think we have what we need set up. We have the rope. Shall we continue on?
Do we want to make the knots with Beal's third rope, or do we want to just
Oh yes, we could certainly make it easier.
All right, Beal, you heard the man. I'm gonna start getting the rope all done up, and we're gonna attach a third, and then we're gonna keep going. If everyone wants to help, I guess it'd probably be a lot faster. We all just tie knots and get it all.
Yeah, y'all just get a chain going. Tying
Well,
knots.
what's the approximate distance? Wait, so hold on, are we making a rope ladder?
It's a 90-foot drop.
Just yeah. So you're adding 3 50-foot ropes together, 150 feet of rope, and you're just tying knots in them to have some more support.
So that it's yeah.
Yeah, we can't have the old timer falling and breaking his back now.
Not that he wouldn't do it anyway, going up a 90-foot rope.
All right, so
Okay.
let's do it. After I get it resituated.
Yeah, you get everything.
Actually, I'll make sure that the initial like loop and knot around the tree anchor is good, and then we'll just tie knots basically for the duration of the actual drop. We don't have to do all the way to the anchor.
Yeah.
To save a little bit of time, and then I'm gonna go last because my arm's still hurt. I'll gesture.
All right. Well. I'd like one of you guys down
I
there.
was gonna say, Hadhod, I think you should get down there first. Yeah, go ahead.
Tally-ho.
I'll rip off
Tally-ho.
the band-aid. I'd like to go first.
All right, Solomon.
I'll wait for you down there. I'll go.
All right.
Didn't put up much of a
All
fight for that one, huh?
Okay.
I need somebody to anchor and hold it steady,
Oh, yeah.
I'll go down there.
All
so I
right.
don't blow around the wind.
All right, Hadhod, I'd like you to make an athletics
I
check.
guess.
No one drop 90 feet and break your neck. That'd be crazy way to end.
Well, am I able to do acrobatics?
No, Todd. If I had to do nothing with athletics, there's no way.
I thought you could alternate them.
Well, so raw climbing is athletics. If you're like parkouring, that's where the lines can be blurred a little bit. But like raw athletics is just straight climb, unless of course Nathan wants to do it differently. But that's my.
Let's
say-
do a backflip off the cliff.
I'd just call this one athletics.
If you acrobatics and jump off, yeah,
Because
nice.
it's certainly more about endurance than anything else.
Yeah.
If I
Okay, that's a
rappel, could I make it an acrobatics?
You gonna tie yourself a Swiss seat?
Okay, I got an 11.
I don't think you have what you need to repel, Solomon.
That's
All right,
unfortunate.
Hadhod. I mean, with the knots, it certainly made it easier.
Nice.
You were able. I mean, there was a few precarious situations, but you were able to get down relatively without issue.
Okay, when I'm at the bottom, I will secure the part of the rope down there. That way it makes it a little bit easier to climb. It's not moving as much.
You like get a rock and put it on the bottom of the rope, or you're just gonna hold it.
Tie. Well, no, just tie whatever's down there. Is there anything to tie the slack to?
I mean, you're on a cliff. You can find a rock.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
All right, I'll
Yeah, you
jump down
secured.
next.
All right, roll athletics, Solomon.
That's a 7.
A 7.
Oh.
Oh,
I
man.
hope tying the base lower the DC.
All right, as you begin to descend, you you're like going off the edge, and you're walking, and your feet kind of slip out from underneath you, and your feet go above your head, but you're still managing to hold on by death grip, and your
Oh my
ass
God.
Sweet Moses!
and your ass slams into the wall.
Ow. Ow, you take 48 points of bludgeoning. No, it's just immediately gets a concussion and dies.
All right, I'd like you to take 3 points of bludgeoning damage to your ass.
Ow.
It was level 1. It could kill him.
He's level 2. He's level 2.
Yeah, he's out. He's out.
It'll buff out.
Okay.
It'll buff
Hey,
out.
hey, Solomon, you good? Hey, shit. Are
Hey,
you all
rub
right?
some dirt on it. It'll be okay.
That looks like it hurt.
I'm trying to right myself.
I'll like try to do
You're-
anything with the
you're,
rope
like,
that I can.
Dangling over the edge as you're like trying to right yourself.
All right,
But-
another athletics check, right?
No, you managed to right yourself and then eventually climb your
Okay.
way down to the base.
Nice. Okay.
This wasn't a
You
natural
spared
one. I
me.
wasn't gonna just kill you.
Damn.
He just, oh,
Hey, wait, there's
just
still.
falls.
Hey, wait, there's still time.
All right. So now the researcher.
Dude, this Bodo's gonna get splattered. Oh no.
You gotta make Glimbo help him.
Gilbo
Limbo.
literally is light, bro.
Gilbo
He can't do
does
anything.
not exist.
He literally can't do anything, unfortunately.
He's literally an incorporeal being.
Yeah, he's just nothing you can do.
So Rykel,
Oh shit.
he grabs onto it. He's nice and lanky. He's just kind of lowers himself down, just like
Just stick bugs
several
his way.
feet. Yeah,
Yeah,
stick bugs.
nice. Yeah.
He's just all the grace that you expect from elves. And then Bodo begins to follow him after he reaches the bottom. And Bodo, he's starting off fine. He gets down a little bit. But he's like all wrapped up. He's like wrapped the rope around himself as he's climbing down and just kind of like letting it slide around him as he's going down. And as he's getting down towards the base of it, his grip starts to give out, and he just Poweroy and Solomon, no, Hadhod and Solomon at the base. You see him. He's up there, probably like 10, 15 feet up, almost to the bottom. You're like cheering him on or whatever. Before his grip just lets go, but the rope is still wrapped around him, and so then he just starts to spin
It's just like,
Oh, shit.
oh damn.
as he
I'm
falls
gonna-
down to the ground.
Can I run over and try and help him before he hits the ground?
Make.
You give him a reaction for it.
Maybe a strength saving throw? Maybe a strength saving throw or
if
a
it's
dex saving throw?
reaction, I was
I'd
gonna
say
say just like
dexterity saving throw.
yeah, dex save.
Dexterity saving throw? Oh,
Alright, good luck, Hadhod. Save the little guy from splattering onto the earth.
We didn't take halfling like freaking stride into account when we did the knots.
Oh, that's only an 11.
Only an 11.
Only 11.
All right.
I'm gonna set the marriage.
Oh boy.
He's dead. Damn it, we lost one, boys. Better luck next time. Let's get a new one.
So you attempt to catch this falling halfling, but you don't do it quite quick enough. You get under him, but your arms just aren't there in time, and he just smashes into you. I would like you to take
Oh.
6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh, this whole.
How fat is this dude?
Oh, he fell from like 20 feet up.
Yeah, that'd be actually pretty rough. Imagine just getting like, yeah, he's probably at least 70 pounds. That's a heifer still like hitting you, bot. And you're a dwarf too. That's like almost.
Well, I said, oi, fatter than you look.
Oh no!
Hey, I don't have to be running around the woods all day like you.
Well, next time, hang on to the rope.
And you chow down on some good berries.
I would like to propose something to you, DM. Can I, if we have Bagbeal and he's on my back and he was doing what he did earlier, where his hands are out grabbing the rope too? Can I roll Can I roll with advantage for athletics since he's helping?
Bro, how does those physics work?
Don't worry about
Magic.
that. Don't worry about that. I'm not
If he's-
asking you.
Unbagged, wrapped around you.
No, he's half bagged. He's out coming out with his arms.
But like,
Half
what's
egg.
Man, bro, this is why this is too much rain power.
fine. You can
Yeah,
have advantage.
baby.
You've got your mechanical arms.
Yeah, all right. And then
Your
I'm
servo arm.
Raspberries.
I'm like, all right, Beal. All right, I'm pretty tired after the first one, but you bag mode and you help me out. All right,
My arms are yours.
let's go.
That's a cheater.
Hell yeah. All right, with advantage, I'm rolling.
Then he's
All right.
then he's a cheater.
Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared. All right, it's not bad. 2 11s in a row, so 12.
Man. All right, you begin to climb, utilizing each and every one of the knots, and a little bit of wind here and there. But thankfully, one of the few times that you start getting blown backwards, Buell's there to like press against the cliff wall, keep you stabilized.
Hell yeah.
So you
You
stop
couldn't
spinning.
install a freaking hover around staircase freaking chair for the senior citizens, but he gets free arms.
Yeah, you know.
Freaking cheated, bro.
I'm like, Beal, thanks, man. You're a lifesaver. Let's go.
All right.
Was it the ADA? Cliff is not ADA compliant.
Yeah, exactly. Dude.
There's not
You
a
have an
service
elevator.
ramp. You can't get the wheelchair down here, dude.
The cliff isn't ADL compliant.
Yeah.
All right, beat it down.
All right, yeah, but you managed
nice.
to touch down.
Hell yeah.
And you said you were seeing lights out off in the distance?
I'm gonna unbag, or I'm gonna unsling Beal and kind of set him down so we can reform. Yeah, and I'll just kind of gesture. It's kind of off in that direction. Not necessarily the path that we're going with. They kind of cross the line, like our line of like our path a little bit. So we just gotta be weary, really.
Well, keep your eyes peeled for any more lights, and especially any sort of like human or humanoid remains, or not remains, but anything left by anyone.
Yeah, for sure. All right, guys.
And with that is where we will end tonight.
Oh no! Wait, I want to know what the lights are. Come on.
Because Cameron,
Yeah,
our
Cameron.
player Buell, has to leave, unfortunately.
That's all good.
So-
That's all good.
I'll expect my hover round to be installed in the cliffside by next session.
Next session.
Yeah, you'll have
Dude.
your
Hey, before we end this, can I mash 6 good berries to heal 6 hit points?
Dude, your stomach would detonate.
you.
No, it doesn't. It says it can sustain a creature
Todd,
for 1 day, but doesn't
You've
say you can
eaten
for
Todd.
one.
too many good berries in your life,
The thing.
and your body has become resilient and just used to
You've been
any and all effects.
microdosing
Hang
good
on,
berries, bro.
hang on. No.
good
How the
berries.
spell works is if you summon them using a spell slot.
You haven't been summoning them with spell slots.
Yeah, I told you. I told you at the beginning when we take before we take, because they're 24 hours, so before we take
Okay.
a long rest for the day,
And-
Okay.
I use my spell slot that's not expended.
Oh, this
I have a
guy's
bad
brain
I
is
wake up well
huge.
rested. My spell slots are
Look at
full.
Oh.
Buried in the pocket.
Damn. Also, I will say, I don't know why in my mind I thought a first level spell was giving him 1 good berry. It gives him 10. So yeah, I was gonna say. So he's actually
Okay.
he's kind of cooking up. Wait, how many first
Okay.
level spell slots do you have? Because you could technically make like 50 before bed.
Well, it's more of like a meme that I do, like if I'm not using my.
Yeah,
spell
Todd, it's a
slots.
meme until you hit him with the yo. Can I use 6 of these to heal 6 hit points? And then now it's mechanical. It's no longer a meme.
Well, no. So
You
in
toss
combat,
100 of them into a
it's-
smoothie.
No, in combat, it's an action to eat 1. So you can't just Skyrim eat all your good berries.
So we're gonna watch you for a minute eat 6
I'd say
good berries.
over the
No, we're doing it as we're walking.
Dude, imagine
over the
is a
course
good berry
of-
this big? I think it is.
Okay, hold
A
on.
good berry is about the size of a
Alright,
water.
shut up.
Do some intent.
Alright, go ahead, Nathan. Sorry.
Over the course of the next while, I will let you slowly recover hit points, and as well as anyone you share the berries with.
Of the
Nice.
of the what? Or,
I offer.
You can't
who's
just
the-
keep
who-
cramming good berries. You can't.
wait,
You
but
can't survive eating as many the normal person can't survive eating that many.
It'd
blueberries.
be like getting rabbit
Leave.
sickness
Yeah.
from eating the lean
No,
meat.
I eat normal food. Like I eat
Cap.
bugs. Like
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Normal food.
Listen, hey,
oh,
Timmy.
so I'm not. Look.
Oh.
So Hadhad eats meals.
Oh my god!
This is-
I
this-
will let you heal, brother.
Todd,
This
the
is
thing.
the finer
I
aspects of
Had
goodberries.
hogs on
The
this
goodberry
freaking John
economy.
the
Todd.
Baptist diet, bro. Crickets and honey.
Bro, this
will
is
die on this
Todd. We're not
goodberry, bro.
even Todd. We're not walking. That's the thing. We ended the session at the base of the cliff, so you can't heal and walk and
Yeah,
eat
we're,
if
you're not.
we're not done
you'll
it yet.
Heal eventually.
You later.
You
Yo,
guys are tripping. Hold on. What you guys aren't fathoming. What you guys aren't fathoming is a
a good bear's
turn in
thing.
combat 6 seconds, which is an action. If you're not in combat, it takes you 30 seconds to eat a bunch of good berries.
That's why I'm thinking the good bears are like this fucking big.
It's like
Anyway, that fucking
Actually, yeah,
elf,
it's just
that,
an apple.
Yeah, no, that halfling that busted his gob, dude. I say, can I offer you a good berry in these trying times?
But
And then
I
the
can't
session
just give you
Busted
infinite healing.
his gob.
Dude, it's how the game works, bro. What do you? I use this spell slot to summon them. I'm not.
I
cheating.
never thought I'd be here to witness
yeah.
people breaking the mechanic of good berries, bro. That's crazy.
I mean, I can
Well,
use
they've been
cure
doing
wounds if
this.
you want, but
Yeah, I mean,
No.
I would prefer you
I
to
think,
just have to actually use some sort of resources out of combat.
to be fair, it does say 24 hours, bro. He is doing it to you. He is hitting the exploits, but that's okay because you know what? He can't heal shit until we play next week. So let's go ahead and get out of here, boys.
You are down 6 hit points.
Until next week. You have to
Good
suffer.
night, everybody.
All right, Nate, get us
Hey,
out of here.
it's already balanced. It's already balanced out because Buell can't eat them. So therefore, there you go.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
Damn.
That hog gets my
Okay.
rations.
Oh shit.
Alright.
All right,
80% of damage.
all right, guys.
Anywho, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for continuing our adventure with us through the Doral Wood now.
Heck yeah.
And I hope to see you again next week for another exciting session.
That's what I'm talking about. See you later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.